Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome back to more Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm Liz. It's good to have you. Today we are... brought up the wrong menu here. We're going to dive right into this. It's been a couple days since I've played, as I have to wait and watch all of my windows here flash. There we go. I don't know what's the deal with it is. It only happens when I'm live streaming. But it happens every time now. It never used to happen. Happens every time nowadays, though. Last time I was streaming previously Pathfinder as well, it used to do it. Troll Trouble's done, Season of Bloom for now. There might be something else in here, but for now, Season of Bloom is taken care of as well. Yeah, there we go, Pariah. We just did a whole bunch of kingdom management in the previous session, and we're going to take on Emiri's personal quest now. I think it's been like 2 weeks since we got this Pariah for Emiri's personal quest as well. I think we spent time on the map. Maybe we didn't. Maybe I avoided spending time on the map specifically because I realized that we had to take care of this. So let's go deal with this.
Time becomes distance.
Yes, it does. I love our madman. All right, let's head over to the tavern. We are dealing with the consequences. Actually, have I finished dealing with the consequences? I think that event is still going. So once it's done, once we're done with Emiri's thing, we'll check it out. But once it's done, I think we can invest some time and money building stuff. That outfit you got there.
Step, step, step.
It's a mighty interesting outfit you got there. I mean, it looks a lot like, you know, this outfit that we've got here. And this outfit that we've got here, of course, the shepherd's armor we got from the Lich. Oh well. Emiri. Here you are. Next to our mercenary captain. Once I told you about my tribe, remember? The 6 bears? Of course I remember. Me? I'd be happy to forget, but... they're spotted on your lands. Our scouts told they saw their camp near the Nymeria border. What are they doing here? And we've revealed their camp. Fantastic. You're asking me? I have no idea. Great. My general is informing me that the scouts have spotted a tribe of barbarians on our land near the border, and she has no idea why they're here. Good job, General. I really hoped I'd never see these ugly faces again. I walked across Nymeria to be as far away from them as I could, and now they follow me. The hell? So, let's visit my old tribe. Find out what do they want so far from their snow. We can kick them back. Finishes her beer in one big gulp. Okay. That's literally all she wanted to tell us on that. That's fine. Let me take a quick peek here. I'm just right now reviewing. We got the Ring of Reckless Courage, the Talden set. Okay, the whip. We've got that. The horseshoe, snaffles at the hunting grounds, the spurs at the Goblin Fort, and the stirrup is at the Lonely Barrow. I think we have the entire Talden set. Just a second.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Let me go double check this. Let's go back to the throne room real quick. I meant to check this like the instant I loaded up, but I didn't remember until we were there. So we're going to take a look for the Talden artifact set here now, which should be 5 items. That's the whip, the stirrup, the spur. Okay, whip, stirrup, spur. The snaffle is at the hunting grounds, which I should have gotten, on a cliff due north, and the Talden horseshoe is in the Goblin Village. And it looks like I might not have gotten those. I should have them by now, though. I definitely do not see them in here. Okay, so there are 2 more Talden artifacts we can go after today as well. They'll be at the Goblin Village and the hunting grounds.
Trail me.
We definitely got the one from the Lonely Barrow. That one was the stirrup, which I had anyway. I am sure that we have it right. But I remember the Lonely Barrow one. Like, I specifically remember it. Okay, and we got the Goblin Fort. It's the Goblin Village that we need. Cool. Okay. Anyway, let's go take care of Emiri's business, which means we obviously have to have Emiri with us. We do need to promote as well. Lindsay, Aram, and Jubilost are all members now, and this level is actually a ability increase for them, so let's just go real quick. Lindsay, congratulations on level... Holy crap, we actually have several levels for you, don't we? Oh boy, okay. Oh boy, this is going to be a little bit then, guys. I'm sorry. Lindsay, you got point blank shot, precise shot with your combat trick. You have elemental focus fire, greater elemental focus fire, skill focus persuasion, lingering performance. I mean, I can skill focus you again. You've got inspired greatness and a feat this time. So we can weapon focus you in like a crossbow if we want to. That's a thing that we can do. We could give you things like blind fight or cluster shots or anything like that. Bards have this ability to be able to do anything, but in Pathfinder Kingmaker, like in the Pathfinder system, bards have the ability to do anything, but not do any of it really well. Like, be good and be able to contribute to any party, but not be freaking amazing at pretty much anything that they do, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, like, improved initiative would be good. Improved initiative is always good. Speccing into archery, things like we did previously, is great. I mean, we're going to have more combat tricks available if we want to do that. But right now, we could either spec into spells, we could get toughness. Toughness is always good. Or we can just get, like, improved initiative, which is always good. There's nothing wrong with improved initiative. We get another level 3 spell in addition to, we've already got haste, we've got our fireball, mass feather step, cure serious wounds, which is cool, delay poison communal. I mean, we might as well have it, right? Sure. Let's do level 10 bard. We're gonna have to get up to like, what, level 12? We're level 12 now, right? Basically, we're gonna get another ability score, so... We get our combat trick at this level. Terrain Master, Intimidating Prowess. No. Iron Guts, Fast Stealth, Combat Trick. Yeah, that'll be a combat trick. And we'll take... I mean, we could take one of the archery things. We could take Dodge. You can't take Toughness. That's not a combat trick. It's not actually a combat feat. It's just like a personal trait kind of thing. I mean, yeah. We could take endurance just so that she doesn't get tired. Having access to things like clustered shot and rapid fire and deadly aim are good. But I don't think we really need to use them too much. I'm actually just going to take dodge right now because we have access to it. We're going to get some spells, and our spells will be heroism, dimension door, freedom of movement, greater invisibility, some really good things at this level. Shout. Sure, we're a bard, we should have shout. Also, I feel like dimension door fits a bard really well. Let's take cure critical wounds though, just because we can. Let's do level 11. This is where we get our last fire resistance level. I love the Flame Dancer so much. Like, I really respect this bardic class. I kind of want to play like a 3-man party or something like that with, I don't know, maybe like a Sword Saint or a Duelist and like a Fire Dancer Bard who maybe is going towards like Dragon Knight or something like that. What do we got? Another feat. I mean, we could always do like combat mobility as well. That could be cool. Alternatively, we could take like additional performances. Extra performances is something that does technically work. Lightning reflexes, meta magic. Ooh, you know what? We are limited to a level 3 fireball, but I could meta magic it to like maximize it, for example. Which means we would be able to cast that at caster level 8. Do I ever... Oh, crap. Do we ever get a caster level 8 slot? I mean, we've got to, right? No, we only get up to caster level 6 slots. So that wouldn't be useful to us. Oh, shit. No, it's caster level 3. It's not caster level 5. I'm an idiot. I'm thinking it's character level 5. Or it is caster level 5, sorry. It's spell level 3. So we could maximize a fireball. It would use one of our level 6 slots if we did that. Which we don't have access to yet, but we will eventually get level 6 slots. So that's a thing we could do. Alternatively, we can empower it for +2. Yeah, we could meta magic, guys. I'm going to take it. We're doing it live, because live is the best way to do it. So the highest level spell we can maximize is going to be a level 3, and we can't actually do it just yet. Remove fear is probably really good here, or grease would be really good here. I'm going to remove fear, and then we will... I mean, break enchantment is sweet as well. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to break enchantment. And that's everything for her. She didn't actually get a new ability. She's only level 11. Okay, never mind. And he's at 9 as well. Jubilost is at 9. Okay, so we're not going to get a new ability point for any of them. So we're not going to level up anybody else except for Lindsay right now. Everybody else is going to stay at their current level as we head out. Party looks good, excepto. Good old water. We have to head up to... It's way out in this direction somewhere. Oh, Six Bears Camp. It's way up here. It's actually way further north than I thought it was. I thought it was further south than that. There are still a couple things on the border here that I want to go to. Like Talon Peak, for example. I think we went to Arbor Rock. We went to the Ancient Mines. Talon Peak we need to come, I think, over on this side and then cross down and get up into. But we can get there. It just takes a long time to actually go there. And then there's starting to get a few things out here in Silver Step that we might consider in the future. But for now, yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Let's head over to the Six Bears Camp. It's going to take me a little over a day to get up there. But I'm okay with that. Our party is traveling smoothly. Yeah, so what would I do if I did, like... If I did a bard who was, like, a flame dancer, and maybe we tried to go into another spec as well, like, because we would probably need a bit of a combat spec. Then I could do maybe, like... Eldritch Knight, or... No, Dragon I don't know. And then I could have, like, a Duelist or a Sword Saint. I really like the Duelist, like the build that I have for Ragonga right now, like the Monk, Rogue, for Uncanny Dodge, Duelist kind of thing. But I'm almost tempted to, like, do something along the Sword Saint line, because they still get the intelligence for their AC, Sword Saints, just like Duelists do. But they have access to spells, and if we only run, like, a 3-person party, we're probably going to want access to spells. I don't know. I'd have to toy with that thought for a little while. Exactly what I would want to do if I was going to run with a smaller party. I think last time I did this, it was winter time, not spring.
Step.
We're definitely taking things a little bit slower in this playthrough than I ever have before. Save yourselves! It's them again! Them!
I shall end this suffering.
It's a skeletal champion! Hey guys, let me help you. Oh man.
Repent!
Hey guys, let me help you there. As I shoot them from like across this tent and just murder death kill them. Yeah, let's MDK these guys. Continue just acid splashing. I don't care about that. I don't need to use any particular spells for this. This is just a flavor fight. There's nothing too crazy about it. Amiri, you're really alive. Oh. Everyone said you were killed by the giants, but I always believed you survived, and no one ever found your body. Amiri, I missed you so much. There, now. Stop crying. I'm alive. Alive and well. You know nothing can beat me. Here, meet each other. Nylak, this is Baron Lord. He's something like a new chieftain for me now. Lord, this is Nylak. She's the only decent person in my whole lousy tribe. I can feel the Yuri blooming between them. This is fantastic. Don't say that. Yes, the elders were mean to you, but you shouldn't blame the whole tribe. I am Nylak, Songkeeper of the Six Bears. You must be the ruler of these lands. Forgive us for intruding into your domain, but we... Wait, really? You're really Songkeeper now? That's great! Since when? I always wanted to be one. While you were learning to fight, I learned the legends. While you were training with the sword, I trained the tambourine. But I was initiated during your funeral feast, Amiri. When you were saying goodbye to you and your party. As I sang at the funeral pyre, my heart broke in pain. Desna whispered to me and told me how I could turn this pain to power. Even the rocks and stones cried over the fallen when they heard my song that night. Nice to meet you. May both our tribes live in peace. Hey, look, it's a douche nugget. Nylak, who are you chatting with? Who are you? Wait. You, pariah, freak. After all you did, you still have the nerve to come and show your ugly face here. Chieftain Akaya, this is Baron Lort. We're in his lands now. Please soften your heart. Maybe he can help us. A baron? Something like a chieftain, right? You don't look like one. Well, whatever. I'm Akaya, chieftain of the Six Bears tribe, and I need to give you this dirty scumbag. Need you to give me this dirty scumbag. Watch your tongue, chief. You are a guest in these lands, uninvited and not particularly welcome. Quiet, woman. The chiefs are talking. You think you can talk back to a warrior just because you learned to put on armor? She's very clearly not wearing armor. I mean, if you take a look at Valerie, she's wearing a robe, like an earth robe, dude. So, you know, are your eyes working right? You and your tribe are my guests here, Sounds like you're not too clever. One more rude word and I'll punch your rotten teeth down your throat. Yeah, what do you mean by need? You are guests here. Guests! We'd rather be guests in Abyss than this hole. But we had to come. I'll tell you why we're here. From the dawn of time, our tribe lived by the old ways. Everyone had a place, a job to do. Men crafted and went hunting. Women bore children and kept the huts clean. These are the ways set by our ancestors, and we do not change it. Then, this upstart girl wants to match herself against men. She passed the warrior's initiation. She went hunting. But there's truth in the saying. Nothing good comes from a woman with a sword. Neighbor tribes laughed at us. Look, there's a second chieftain in the tribe. Soft chieftain, girl chieftain. Must be the end of the Six Bears. And they were right. She brought disaster upon our whole tribe. Once, a gang of giants came to our lands. They scared our prey, attacked our huntsmen. So we decided to deal with them. We sent a group and she went along. For a long time, we waited for this group to return. Then we went searching for them even longer, but all we found were their dead bodies. Giants killed them all, except for her. And then things got even worse. Have you seen those monsters? An evil spirit sends them. Ghost of a giant. He's the one who chased us from our lands. He chased us through all of Numeria. Even now, he's somewhere nearby. Maybe he's just over that hill. He chases us, kills our people, and always says the same. Bring the thief to me. Find Amiri. Now you understand? That's what your dreams have cost us. You brought a curse upon our tribe, pariah. Now hand me your weapons, and get yourself to the women's hut. That's your place. It always was and always will be. We'll feed you to the ghost, and maybe then he'll leave us alone. At least you atone for a tiny part of your guilt. Yeah, so he's an asshole. Mary in her top hat just comes up and slugs him a couple times. Good. Headbutts him in the face, breaking his nose with a sickly crunch. Yes. Amiri, stop. He's already got what he deserves. Or we can just, watch. Do it. Finish him. Reach out with your anger. Yeah, no, enough. Get lost in my sight, you scumbag. Next time I see you, I won't stop at words. I am proud of you, Amiri, returning the sword to the sheath and avoiding bloodshed. That is a true feat that not many are capable of. Oh, get lost! This isn't the time for your lectures. So Nylak takes the chieftain in. I kind of prefer when Amiri kills him. Nylak becomes chief, but she sort of disowns Amiri. That old goat said some evil spirit must be somewhere nearby. Let's go. Let's find him and we kill him. Then we make them all go back where they came from. I don't owe them nothing. Never will. I don't want to see them never again. Amiri has some great grammar there. I added some extra words in just because my brain needed to comprehend how that sentence actually worked. So that's a nice little skeleton. Oh, he does trigger. I thought we had to go this way before he triggered. Let's take him out. Hey, Theon. Yeah, that's not the best spell to have to deal with, but we'll, it'll be fine. We should be okay, even without buffs. Yeah, that was nothing. Specifically, can I learn anything about him? So, he is large class, 270 experience points, that's 529 hit points, 29 AC, which was acceptable, 27 flat-footed, so he barely loses anything. 11 touch, though, so that's great. This is us shooting him, this is us touch spelling him, all that kind of nonsense. 10 electricity resistance. I mean, we weren't electricitying him. He's got tons of immunities. Negative damage immunity. So the spear that does negative damage, if we had it, it wouldn't really have done any bonus damage against him. He is vulnerable to fire, though. So he is vulnerable to fire, just like the others of his type. It's a frost giant. Wasn't sure of this specific one, because he's like an undead frost giant, right? And there's a pot of gold left behind him. How lovely. Let's turn that off. Yeah, so I can't loot that.
No, backwards!
And in the pot of gold, we find a great axe, a banded mail, and a pair of boots. So these happen to be the Frost Great Axe +1, which is just an enhancement +1 Great Axe. Which again, if we were using Troll Reaper, this would give us a new Frost version. And I mean, we've got our Undead's Bane that we could have used. But I mean, like, are we going to use that when we have Vanquisher? I don't think so. We also get ourselves a Banded Mail +2. I think this is the second Banded Mail +2 we've had. Literal shit. Banded Mail. Yeah, no thanks. And we get ourselves... Ooh, I've got an acid oil. Cool. Where's the boots? Here they are. Swiftfoot boots. These boots increase the wearer's movement speed by 10. That's an enhancement bonus, and it does not stack with other enhancement bonuses. So, somebody should wear these. I personally prefer the Boots of Elvenkind for the mobility checks. If I was going to give anybody a speed increase, I mean, it should probably be Ragongar, right? We'll give him these Swiftfoot boots so that he... Nice. He's wearing Uggs, guys. Ragongar is wearing a pointy hat and Uggs. and a robe of air. His fashion sense is great. This way he gets into battle before Amiri or Tristan, so he's the primary tanking focus. Makes sense.
Step, step, step.
Let's go ahead and loot some stuff. Yeah, sure. Don't mind me, barbarian tribe. I'm just gonna loot you clean, steal everything you got, and give nothing back. That's a Warhammer. That's a Warhammer +1. We already have the Noble Warhammer +3.
What's
If I
in wait for me
had
there?
any intention of using a Warhammer, that's probably the better one to use, right? Right? I certainly think so. Don't mind me, guys. Just, you know, literally stealing everything of value in your camp. Oh, nothing on the fire? What a pity. Let's get more perception people over there. I don't think there's anything else. This camp is not going to be available to us after we leave it, so we want to make sure we get whatever we want before we leave. And I think we got the most important stuff, so. Nylak. That's it. We're done with your evil spirit. We cut him to pieces and cast him to the wind. I don't think so, bro. You didn't even try and speak with him? Amiri, we've already fought and killed him many times. It's no use. He always comes back. Amiri, why do you always slash first and think later? So, what was I supposed to do? Lay on the ground for him? Let him eat me? Excuse me 1 second. Discord stuff happening. The ghost was trying to tell us something. Look, we had nothing better than talk to the dead. Sword in his throat, and that's the end of talk. If he comes back, we'll slay him again. Big deal. Amiri, I hope so much that after we found you, everything would be better. What should we do now? You don't like something? Come on, speak up. I can hear. I'll tell you what I don't like. You left me. Thanks to you, I realized that a woman could do something bigger than scraping hides and cooking stew. I hoped you'd become chief, and I'd be your advisor, and together we changed the ways of the tribe. But instead, you just disappeared, without even saying goodbye. I had nothing left but to become Achaea's advisor. Who led this tribe through the whole of Numeria? Who do you think? Who negotiated with other tribes? And who lived in the women's hut all this time, serving dinner to the chieftain? And now we found you. You ruined everything. Now the chieftain's angry. He's bound to do stupid things, and I won't be able to talk him out of it. Our tribesmen will die, Amiri, and it's all because of your itchy fists. This was a short-sighted move. We're just going to keep silent. Congratulations, Amiri. Now you're just like a real man for the Six Bears. You only think about yourself. You use your fists whenever you need to or not. And then, you leave it to the women to sort out your mess. So that's how you talk now, huh? You want me to tell you why I smashed this old mushroom's face and why I fled? I'll tell you. Listen now, you wanted it. The war party I went with, you think we went to fight the giants? I thought that too. I was so happy. I was a fool. We did not go there to kill giants, Nylak. We went there to kill me. They thought giants would eat me up, and they wouldn't get their hands dirty. But I came back, alive, and with this sword. I thought no one would dare say Amiri wasn't a real fighter, but they just laughed into my face and said that if the giants didn't kill me, the frost would. Then they left me alone in the wilderness without food or tent, and when I understood why, when I saw what this hunt was for, was then, for the first time in my life, I felt real rage. Yes, Nylak, don't you turn away from me now. Look in my eyes. I killed them all. With this sword. I'm not a thief, Nylak. I'm much worse. I'm a kinslayer. You know what? I don't care. They deserved it. Her whole damn tribe can go to the dragon's maw. There you go. You get some background story on the Emirs for you. You know, one of those rock-solid whatevers. Good for you. Serves 'em right. When I get my tribe, I'll mix their hash even better. And me too? What? Do I deserve to die? Should I go to the Dragon's Maw too? No, it's not what I meant. You're not like them. I'm part of this tribe, Amiri. If you don't want to help save it, you better leave. I'll manage without you. I'll ask the Tiger Lords for help. 600 experience. Mission complete. Okay, so we had to come all the way to the west side here to deal with that. I need to go to the Goblin Village and the hunting grounds, which are way over here on the east side. Oh, do I not have access to the hunting grounds anymore? No, I do. They're down here. They're further south. Sorry, I was up at the old Sycamore and I thought that was Tustdale. No, the capital's down here. So we need to go like another day to the east now to get in there, and then we're going to have to go through. Do I need to speak to Amiri somewhere? No. In order to complete Pariah, I do not need to go speak to Amiri anywhere. So we've got a little bit of time available. Let's go exploring for these last two parts of the Talden set. So that is going to be hunting grounds and Goblin Village, relatively close to one another. So let's head down this way. It's a nice long trek, you know. We totally need to upgrade our roads, as if that was an option. It's the 15th. As we pass by the capital, I'll quickly dive into Kingdom Management and take a peek at what we can do in there. There might actually be something I can send somebody on. At the very least, it'll give us an update about what's going on.
Need to catch my breath.
There are lots of projects that we can spend BP on right now, so that is something. So we get Disrupted Harmony, which is an opportunity that does expire next month. I mean, I can send Aram on it. Yeah, we still have unfair prices. We are currently working on that, right? That's fixing the consequences. No, we are not working on that. Oh, because Jubilos is working on a craftsman strike right now. He'll be done in 11 days. Crap. That means it's still going to be over 100 days before we can fix the consequences. I mean, okay. It's fine. That's, you know, like, just less than a third of a year. But, whatever. Let's rest. Everybody's tired. And we'll proceed towards the hunting grounds. I'm trying to remember where the snaffle is in the hunting grounds. I've definitely got it before. The immediate spot is not coming to my mind, though. So I'm going to have to explore a little bit. My notes say that it is on a cliff north of where you enter. But I don't have the exact location. I don't remember where this is. Somebody used clay to make these clumsy figurines remotely resembling owl bears.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Yeah, I don't unfortunately remember where this is. So
What's in wait for me?
I am actually drawing a complete blank. I have completed the Talden set before, but I am 100% drawing a complete blank at where this is. So we'll scout around. We'll see what we can find. When we got up here, we moved into the east immediately because this is where the Eldori fighters were. So I never actually like came all the way up into here.
Time becomes distance.
Alright, so we've got nothing that we can interact with up there. Nothing to dimension door to, anything like that. We have this little outcropping here. This is where we fought the magical owl bear with the Swordward sisters, and unfortunately they died. Is it this area here? This has a lot of extra stuff on it. This looks like it might be it. I still don't remember it. Tattered leather armor, hilt of a cheap sword, laying on the ground among the bones. Yes, yes, yes. What do we got going this way?
Step, step.
That might reveal that I'm on the right track. Just the fact that we could get up there. Yeah, you know what? If we come around and then head up through there, perhaps, that could be it. That might be it. Let's see. I think we might be on the right track here. I still don't actually remember this. I have an idea of where it is, but I still don't remember
No, backwards, backwards.
the area. And we're going to head over here, and we're just going to move right up this, because we can move right along this side. And explore this. There's something
I believe
here.
I found something.
Just a little bit more. There we go. That's a Taldan snaffle.
Step, step, step.
Yeah, I am completely drawing a blank that this little section up here even existed. So it's a good thing we came back and we explored a little bit more here, because I completely wouldn't have remembered anything about that. We did get all the rings off of this map, and we've in fact already completed the rings, so we don't need to worry about that. So now we need to go to the Goblin Village for the Taldan Horseshoe, which is the other piece that I don't have. On the hill near the merchant. Well, I know where the merchant is, so hopefully we can judge it off of that.
Here!
I probably don't need to rest before I go back, but I also have 8 castings of haste, so guys...
What's the holdup?
Let's just go ahead and haste real quick. How long are we hasted for at the moment? A minute, which is acceptable. She has 1 round per level.
I am yours to command.
Now she is the lower caster level because she is our sorcerer, who is an arcane trickster. Although
I won't let you down.
she does
What's in
get
wait for me there, I wonder.
okay, so she's a little bit further behind in spells because she's 1 level behind for being a sorcerer, 1 level behind for being an arcane trickster. Specifically because she's got a level in rogue. But she's actually only 1 caster level behind Valerie, because Valerie is a pure sorcerer. She's 2 spell slot, like 2 levels behind a wizard in terms of getting access to spells, but she's only 1 caster level behind Amiri, which is the same caster level as what a wizard would be, comparably speaking. Alright. So the merchant is over here, and this is south of the merchant.
What's that?
Can I interact with this through here? Can I...
You can count on me.
Don't actually think this works like this. No, does not. Has to be like a trickery thing. So yeah, we can get that
Step, step, step.
by moving in here. Is that the specific thing that we're looking for? It might be. Oh, okay. This is the Hydra that's in here that's still alive. Right. I can't get in there. We never took that quest from the goblins, the one where they were going to trick us, so we don't get to fight this guy. But we fought all the other beasts. I can't shoot him over the fence. He's green to us as well, so we can't really do much about him at the moment. Now, is this it? Or is it something else? This is not it. This is a fireball and a scorching ray, so that's just loot that we missed. It's up here on this hill, right? And we do that by going over to the merchant and then going up. Okay, we got this. We can totally take care of it. Hey, merchant. Don't mind me. I just missed
Forwards!
something last
No,
time I was
backwards.
here.
Backwards.
I see something.
There we go. The Taldan Horseshoe. So we've completed the Taldan Warrior Relics, or whatever it's called. Taldan Paraphernalia. I think all of the relic sets. The story sets, I think, are all called Paraphernalia. I might be wrong about that. This is the only exit. So, tell you what.
Ready and willing.
Octavia, this looks like a job for you. So go ahead and haste us. I feel so dirty using haste just as a speed increase for people. This is what Expeditious Retreat is actually for. But that's like a, for individuals and all that kind of nonsense. If I did do a smaller party size, I would definitely want everybody to have access to Expeditious Retreat. So that's, going to require them all to have access to spellcasting. Either that or an alchemist, technically. I mean, we could use infusions for it, but then he's got to use more spell slots to make that happen. Okay. So we are done with the Taldan set. Let's spend 9 hours and go back to the capital. And then we can turn this in. We can speak to our curator and turn it in. And get a whole bunch of experience. Were we close to level 12? I swear, we couldn't be that far away. Yeah, we're very close to level 12. We're like 1,100 experience away. So, turning this in, I don't know how much experience we get for it, but I'm going to guess it's over 1,000, because these sets are always worth a lot. Dwarven War Axe. Fascinating. Why do I not remember sticking a Dwarven War Axe in my chest? You would think you would realize you stuck an axe in your chest. Fascinating! I turned in enough melted shards of the ring to make the Ring of Reckless Courage, but there is still a melted shard of a ring in my inventory. Why? I guess you don't need to turn all of them in for that set? Anyway, let's take these Taldan pieces. And let's get this complete.
What's in wait?
Hey, curator! Oh, buddy, old pal. I've got some stuff for you. Tell me the gemstone cave. Yeah, there's a level. I hear hooves clattering, wheels creaking. I smell the smoke of campfires. Wind kisses my face gently, and rain washes it with the tears from the sky. We are on a road headed north. We are on our way to no man's land, beyond the edge of the map, which promises a home to those who do not shy away from adventure. Those lands are where we find our freedom and prosperity. 10,000 coins, 1,500 experience, and the Taldan set gone. I'm Jaxine Trestrine from the Tandak Plains, the heart of the great Taldan Empire. My family is old, but not rich. My inheritance as the youngest daughter barely covered the horses, cart, and supplies for this trip. But who cares? My real inheritance was a sharp mind and strong hands ready for hard work. My children will know riches and my ancestors could hardly dream of. 1,000 years ago, on the Emperor's orders, the Fifth Army of Exploration mapped the region around the Great Selin River, endless miles of plains, hills, woods, and swamps. My ancestors served in this army, and the diary mentions a particular cave filled with wonderful gemstones, floor to ceiling. The army turned back, leaving the gems unclaimed for centuries, but now they'll be mine. Onward! We reached the area described in my ancestors' diary. The locals from the tiny village scattered in the area call this region the Camellands. It's a strange, eerie place. What we originally took for hills as we passed through that turned out to be ancient mounds, where you might find the buried bones of unbelievably ancient creatures, older even than Earthfall. The gemstone cave must be around here somewhere. After a long and difficult search, fortune finally smiled upon us, albeit a wry, cunning smile. Among the hills we found a bunch of kobolds, all dressed up like nobles in some celebration. Their filthy, scaly bodies were decorated with shining gemstones, and their leader proudly wore an ancient Taldan knee pad on his head. Their interrogation didn't take long. After decapitating one of them, the others almost fell over themselves to tell us where they found their ornaments. The cave proved to be even more gorgeous than I imagined as I read my ancestors' diary. It was a huge hall, shining with gems of all colors and hues. We didn't have any problem evicting the kobolds. Once we killed half their tribe, the other half just fled. Apparently, wanting the last word, an old kobold, a chieftain maybe, or a shaman, took this tiny fist and yelled a curse. I just laughed and threw a torch at him, and he disappeared. I'd won. The gems of the Fifth Army were mine. Inside, we found ancient girders supporting the walls and rusty tools scattered around. There were also graves, several of which had been opened by the kobolds, with pieces of ancient Taldan armor in them. Seems some ancient people had been mining gems here after all. Unfortunately, we had no way to find out what happened to them, so I declared the mine my property and we began our work. A small town quickly grew up around the mine. First it was just locals, then people started traveling from afar. Miners, bards, brewers, priests, and of course, traders of all kinds. Taldor sent a squad of soldiers to guard the new imperial mine and trade routes as well. My lands prospered. Too bad it didn't last long. It took us less than a year to discover what happened to the mine's previous owners and why it had been abandoned. Things were going great, but then rumor of epidemics started spreading through the town. I did my best to reassure the locals, though by that time I knew better than anyone the gray stains on the skin, along with nosebleeds, was essentially a death sentence. The mine's previous owners didn't just leave, they died from ash leprosy. Yes, gray skin disease. We were infected when we explored their graves. The best clerics and healers our money could buy all said the same thing. The disease wasn't curable. They just weren't good enough then. I still held hope that if I bought enough time, we could find a cure in a world with literal resurrection. They couldn't find a cure. They were ordered to quarantine the entire area, and our guardians became our jailers overnight. The settlement was sealed off by a triple cordon of guards. We continued mining gemstones like before, but the traders took advantage of our situation and raised their prices. People were dying, but the town lived on as the Empire kept sending new workforces for us. Branded criminals. Thanks to the efforts of our healers, I lived longer than many others, but soon I didn't even dare leave my house. It seemed not a single person in the settlement didn't wish me dead. I died alone, slowly rotting alive, surrounded by treasure beyond measure. A leper queen of a doomed kingdom. My last thought was of how funny the kobold's curse had seemed, and how quickly it had come true. Could there be a new epidemic? No, worry not. Ash leprosy may have been incurable in Jaxine's time, but the Taldans eradicated it completely centuries ago. Besides, it is impossible that any trace remains of the leprosarium that surrounded the mine so long ago. Thank you for the story. Sweet. So, that picked us up a level 12, which is fantaberific. Let's go ahead and grab level 12. We technically need to level, like, everybody up, because this is an ability point level, and it's an even ability, right? That was an even, that was an odd. This is an even ability point level for everybody who's taking it, so yeah. This is not a feat level for us, so all we're really getting here otherwise is armor training, which is good, don't get me wrong. It's real good. We take another dex, athletics, mobility, allure, nature, and persuasion, because we can. We're up to 17, 25 mobility, so we got a little bit of mobility at least. That's good, that's good. And yeah, we don't get anything else this level because we have double feats on our off levels because our vivisection is splash. This is going to be an arcane trickster for Octavia, which gets her extra rounds of impromptu sneak attack. Also 26 int, because she is a sage sorcerer, so she gets her spellcasting modifiers on her int. That's mobility, trickery, stealth, knowledge, arcana, use magic device, and now she has 6 additional skill points because this was an intelligence level. So those 6 skill points should go, I guess, into perception. Perception is really important. Everybody needs as much perception as possible. It's basically the most important skill in the game. And we can do a new spell specialization. I still don't have access to Hellfire Ray or Disintegrate. I do, however, now get access to like some next tier stuff for her because she was 2 levels behind. She didn't have Fire Snake until now, I don't believe. But it's not a Ray, so she is going to continue to specialize Scorching Ray. Scorching Ray is kind of the bread and butter. Although she has 3 rays already. I really need to read Scorching Ray and see what level specializing in it's not going to help us anymore. She gets a level 2 spell. Cat's Grace. Mirror Image, Glitter Dust, we have it already. Invisibility is a thing, especially Arcane Trickster. It's very fitting to take something like invisibility. Oh! We don't have Sense Vitals? Right, because when we respect, we never took it. Yeah, no, we need Sense Vitals. We're an Arcane Trickster. How do we be an Arcane Trickster without Sense Vitals? It gets you extra sneak attack, hit dice. Like, come on, you gotta have it. Displacement is awesome. Having Dispel Magic is cool, but, you know, there's newer Dispeller Magic or thingies that we can do. We could take Slow. We have Haste already. I've got Resist Energy Communal on other people. We can always run that. Protection from Arrows is a really good spell, but it's better when you're doing... You know what? Let's just take it. Let's take it and call it a day. Level 4. It's better when you have a smaller party. When you have a full party, it's not as big of a deal. We have Dragon's Breath and Dimension Door. We can animate dead. We could be a Necromancer. That could be cool. Controlled Fireball is sort of the, you know, classic here. And I do like me some Controlled Fireballs. Somebody should have greater invisibility, right? I think we already have Phantasmal Killer, Obsidian Flow. We have access to protection from energy. Remove Curse could be cool, but I think we already have access to that. Somebody should have greater invisibility. We had it previously, so let's take it. And we already have Cloud Kill at level 5. That's pretty sweet. What else can we pick up here? We could do Acidic Spray, which is really cool. Sort of like an Acid Dragon's Breath or Fire Snake that adds a damage over time on it as well. Of course, Fire Snake or Cone of Cold. These are things we could do. Hold Monster, not as interested. Icy Prison could be cool. Mind Fog or Phantasmal Web. Polymorph, Shadow Evocation, super good. Oh my god, so many good spells at this level. Waves of Fatigue, yes. So many good spells. Animal Growth. 8 times its normal weight. The alteration changes the animal size category, then next largest. That could be really cool for us, actually. Or Break Enchantment, just for the hell of it. Constrict. God, so many good spells. You know what? I want Dismissal, just because I want access to Dismissal. So many good spells. I love having, like, more than 30 on 2 things and, like, over 20 on multiple other things. That just feels good. Alright, sweet. Valerie. We're going to get another spell on her, too. So this is going to be Sorcerer level 12. She gets a new Arcana next level, also True Seeing. She's going to get Banishment, so Dismissal. We get it a little bit early, but we should be okay. That's going to be Charisma for her. Arcana, World, Persuasion, and Use Magic Device. Looks good. She continues to specialize in something. Her specialty... Oh, man. That Chain Lightning, though. Cold Ice... Oh! I'm shaking. I'm shaking, everybody. She has access to Hellfire Ray, which is not going to be as good for her. Sirocco, though. Sirocco. Yeah, okay. She's going to specialize in Sirocco now. Pretty sure she's maxed out her Fireball at this point. She gains access to 1 level 6 spell right now. Acid Fog, really, really good spell. Really good spell. Banshee Blast. Banshee Blast just happens to be the kind of stuff that can just completely murder things. It's a really good spell. Remember us dying to the Banshee's Wail that the Lich was using? Slightly different, but still cool. Mass Cat's Grace, those are all cool. Chain Lightning is amazing, and I would love to have me some Chain Lightning. Disintegrate is an absolutely amazing spell. So here's the thing. People confuse like Disintegrate and Hellfire Ray at this level. Disintegrate. A creature stuck by the ray takes 2d6 points of damage per caster level to a maximum of 4d6. Any creature reduced to 0 or whatever is entirely disintegrated. Equipment unaffected. Creature or object that makes a successful fortitude save is partially affected, taking only blah points of damage. Only the first creature can be affected. Ray only affects one target per casting. Okay, so here's the thing. It's a lot clearer, the distinction between Disintegrate and other things in 5th edition D&D, for example. Disintegrate is it's not a targeted spell. It is targeted. It does not require an attack roll. It is not an attack. It does not require a spell attack roll. They just roll a save. They save or they don't save. It's like a fireball. You shoot a fireball at somebody, they roll a save, they save, or they don't save. Whereas Hellfire Ray is a ranged touch attack. You actually have to roll an attack. You actually have to hit them. Hellfire Ray is technically capable of a lot more damage. Technically, if you have it really specialized. Disintegrate's fucking amazing, though. Dispel Magic Raider, really good. No. This level, oh my god, I love having access to these higher level spells now. Sirocco is 100% the spell we're taking. Sirocco can turn all kinds of things, if you're prepared, into just god tier. So we're taking it, we're specializing in it, we're going to be amazing, we're going to be able to kill everything, all will be well in the world. Tristian, level 12. This is not a spell level for a cleric, level 11 is. So we get fire resistance at this level. Cool. And another wisdom, which is a point. It is a modifier point for them. Gets us double on all these, which is fantastic. And no new abilities, just a new level. Cleric taken care of. Regongar. This is going to be duelist because I need to continue getting those intelligence bonuses. I actually have 4 from the hat, but then I've got more from my actual intelligence and all that stuff. And we also want access to the higher tier duelist stuff. We get repulsed at this level. Attack of opportunity against any creature whose attack you successfully parry, so long as the creature attacking is within reach. That's really good. Gives us an attack of opportunity back on things that we parry. It could be useful to us to take the ability to actually get multiple attacks of opportunity as well then, but for now, we're fine. That's going to be another dexterity, which is another AC for us, in addition to the AC we just got from intelligence. So we're up to 46 AC when we are not in combat. We still have fighting defensively on our side when we're in combat, and all kinds of good stuff there. But when we're not in combat, we're in good shape. Alright, that's going to be perception and persuasion. And then I guess stealth was the other thing that I was hammering on him, right? So let's do that. He's up to plus 22 stealth, and it's not even one of his primary focuses, which is cool. And treat affliction. Really? Thought you got treat affliction at like level 2 or something. I mean, cool. I guess. Amiri. This is going to be two-handed fighter, level 12. We are going to get a bonus combat feat here. I'm not actually sure what feat. I don't know what we're at. We've got all the cleaves, so let's see. Our cleavage is maxed out, except we never use it. Alright, that looks okay. I love how we're strength and we don't use the only strength skill, because we're wearing heavy armor, right? Okay. Oh, I just took I got Cormigan's Smash and we took Intimidating Prowess. Okay, this is it. We're going into the Intimidation feats now. So it's greater weapon specialization because we have access to it now. And it's greater weapon specialization. Sorry, like, we're not taking Dazzling Display right now specifically because we have access to this. It also means that we only take one attack if we use Dazzling Display, but it really debuffs the stuff around us. Although one attack with our cleave could be multiple, potentially. Yeah, no. No, we gotta take greater spec. It's just too good. +2 bonus on all damage rolls you make using the selected weapon. Bonus to damage stack with other damage bonuses like weapon specialization. So, just too important. And that's all of them. We really do need to level these people up as well. So Lindsay, that's going to be level 12 for Bard. That's going to get you a Charisma level. I'm not going to level up the level 9s though. Not right now. And you can have Echolocation for Blind Sight. Could be cool. Serenity, Shield of Dawn. You know what? You're a bard. Give you freedom of movement. It's sort of befitting. Everybody else we're going to sort of pass on because they're only level 9. They do need the extra point so that they can govern better, but we don't need it right this second. Now, did I need to head out for something right now? Okay, I finished the Taldan set. That was the other thing I needed to do. Ancient Curse Part 3 is like 100 days, 122 days. So it's going to be like about 122 days probably before we get the restrictions, the downside lifted on building as well. So that's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Let's go to Kingdom Management for a bit. I mean, we could do this. It's going to take Harem up to do it, though. How long? It's a 14-dayer, so it is going to actually take into the next time period. Oh, you know what I should do? Okay. No. I need to go adventuring a little bit more, guys. We do need to go out a bit. I need to go to Dragon's shop and get his loyalty quest. And I need to go to Bakken's shop and give him the books. Or not Bakken's shop, sorry. I need to go to our towns. I need to go to Oleg's, and I need to go to our town in the South Gnarl Marches. That's where I need to go. Alright, so first let's go to the Gnarl Marches. Not the Swamp Witch's hut. Where did I build our town here? Right there. It's along the river. Gnarl Keep. I feel like I probably could have built it closer to us. But this is fine.
My life is a burden.
Yes, it is. It's tough being the Baron. It's funny that we're, you know, a fighter. And we're the first person to get tired. What is our actual weight? Like, I should probably check how much we're actually carrying. We're light. Like, Tristan is medium. And that's only because we have a belt that has strength on him. But we have a light load. Greater Direboar. I can shoot that.
So little time.
How many initiatives?
I'm not afraid.
Just the one. Instantly killed. Like, just murdered.
No, backwards!
I do like to see that. I do like to see that. Alright. Gnarlkeep. The way clustered shots works in this is very interesting because the combat happens in real time, right? So instead of shooting like 3 times, you shoot once and have multiple damages apply to it and all that good stuff. It's cool, but it's also weird. You guys don't really have much, right? No, you get camping supplies and rations and all that kind of stuff, but you don't actually have anything crazy. Here's where we want. His shop. Yet a family relic and masterpiece. Here's the story. Our family used to have a suit of plate armor named Lawbringer. My grandfather wore it to perform many heroic deeds. What a great dwarf he was. But it's been stolen. By my own brother, Kurgan. And then Kurgan fled. Lawbringer has been in my mind ever since. I'd intended to bring the relic back to the clan and restore my good name. After you hired me, one merchant told me he saw fragments of armor that looked like Lawbringer. Kurgan is such a fool. He couldn't find a buyer for the whole suit. It's too valuable. So it's pawned off piece by piece. Someone got the amberts, another got the gauntlets, and a third the cuirass. A fine set of armor turned into a pile of junk. Fancy junk. See if you can find my grandfather's armor and bring it back. I promise I'll repay you. Turns out, 3 local merchants have 3 parts of the armor. They're like vultures piling apart a corpse. They buy whatever catches their eye, not caring whether it's stolen or not. One merchant seems to be in the capital. Another was staying in some trading post. It's got an owner with a strange name. The third one always prowls in distant corners, looking to buy valuables on the cheap. I believe he has an acquaintance, Huntress Dumra. She might well have it. Awesome. So we will take care of that. We can go inside of his workshop. I don't think there's anything else that I can do in this particular village, but let's... Oh no, there is another person here, I think. There's a person... Yeah. Shania is here too. May the perfect human protect you. I am happy to meet you, O worthy one. My name is Shania, but you may simply call me the Tulip, as all the best of my friends do. Ever since the sun rose today, I've had a feeling that I shall take part in a great encounter, a grand encounter, one that shall change our fates forever. And lo, it is so. Praised be the perfect human for this gift he has bestowed upon these eyes that see the future. Yeah, what next? Oh my god, this is just... Ugh. I think we actually want to have Lindsay here to talk to her. I think we actually want to come here with Lindsay or possibly Jubilost. Yeah, looking for a skilled author about amazing adventure.
Time becomes distance.
Lindsay definitely seems like the kind of person who could talk to her. Now, this priest, do they have anything really cool in here? I don't think they do. Diamonds and diamond dust, lots of them, which is good if we wanted access to more. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else in the South Gnarl Marches, so I'm going to go with that for now. So I do need to go to Oleg's. Oleg's is where we need to speak to Balkan, but we also need to get one of the sets of armor. We need to go to the Secluded Lodge. We need to swing through Tuskdale, and then we need to head up to Oleg's. So let's take a quick rest here with all of our sweet, sweet bonuses. Yeah, we're forging in the South Gnarl Marches. This is going to be the minimum time for a rest necessary, unless I spec it out to be longer. Let's head to the Secluded Lodge, and we'll talk to Dumra here. We'll get the first part of the armor. I do like that he literally tells you basically where everything is. I know where all 3 pieces are, but it's cool that he actually just tells you. I don't think we can actually return them to him at his shop. I think we have to wait until he delivers something to us in the capital. Which sucks, because he gave us the armor not too long ago.
Trail me.
Or the shield. I don't remember what... I think I asked for the armor and he gave us the shield before that. I'd like to see your wares. Lawbringer gauntlets. Very good. That's 100 gold bucks. No problem there. Yeah, that was from the chest upstairs when we looted everything in the area. I remember that. Fun times, fun times. I believe now you can actually teleport from one city you own to another, but you need to have a project done to do it. I should probably do some research into that, and when we get that I imagine we need to have the...
I need to catch my
I
breath.
imagine we need to have our Magister before we can do that, and we are working towards that.
Let's see what they're made of.
That would be an Elder Earth Elemental, Initiative 14. I mean, Octavia got 21. Level 16 Outsider, 10 damage reduction, no exceptions, and 16 spell resistance. With a plus 16 BAB as the best base attack bonus. Okay. I mean, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Let the attack commence.
Let's get in there. Yeah, Regaga are so fast now. Okay. That wasn't too difficult. I mean, we shattered him. Shattered him good. I'm pleased with that. Let's hit the road, guys. That was, for people who are interested, Survivor 62, according to the Steam achievements, for this campaign so far. And let's head on up to Tuskdale.
My life is a burden.
Yeah, let's do a quick rest here as well then. I feel like they're getting fatigued quicker than they should. But this is what restoration is for, right, ladies and gents? You just give you know, everybody restoration so that they can exclusively for the reason of removing fatigue when you're on the road so you can continue traveling longer. Right. Brilliant. All right, let's head up here. I believe it's Verdal, the person we need to speak to for this, but we're gonna speak to Hassif as well and sell him our extra stuff. I might have that backwards. It could be Hassif that has it, but he's got a ton of stuff, and I'd really rather not look through his whole set of gear. So let's offer up the trash and then wait in descending order. I don't want this band mail, don't want the axe or this. I don't want a bunch of these potions. We'll keep the meta magic rods. I really don't want the acid oil. It adds 1d6 acid damage to a weapon, making it corrosive. This is the kind of stuff that you get from Bakken. This was his first gift to us. I really don't want the oils. So let's sell that as well. If it was Divinity, I might do something like that and use all my consumables, but in this, not so much. Scroll of Invisibility, it looks like Scroll of Purple Farts or something, not Invisibility. That puts us at 326,000 cash bucks. Not too shabby. Now it's not you who's got the Lawbringer thing, right? If you did, this would be extremely awkward to try and find. No, it does not appear to be. I'm pretty sure it's Verdal who's got it. So let's go take a look. I'd like to see your goods. Oh, Jesus. I was like, that could be a problem. Longshank Bane, I apparently sold... Oh, right, I sold a bunch of junk to you because you were the person who was available at the time. Okay, so it's not you. Right, I didn't just miss it. It's not the adamantine full plate. I didn't just miss it.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Oh, that means I actually have to look through all of this stuff. No. I could go to Notable. Yes! Success! I just used the sorting system that I've known about since literally the first day playing this game for something actually useful. Fantastic. That'll be a deal. Thank you.
Time becomes distance.
And let's continue on our journey. Next we have to head to, I guess, Oleg's. And I need the books. Do I have all 3 books? I've got volume 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. I got all the books. And I have a complete second set of the books as well in my inventory, so no problems there. So I have the first 2 pieces of it. We'll quickly stop by his shop and see if I can give him all 3 there, but I think we have to wait until he tries to deliver something to us in our capital before we can give him that. It's the 21st. I can wait a little bit before I assign anybody anything. I can govern from Oleg's, so let's just travel straight to Oleg's. I have the outskirts claimed, so we can govern from all the way up here, no problem. Nobody got tired. Fantastic. It's the 22nd. That's cool. Like on like the 28th or 29th or something like that, we can assign Aram to that other opportunity if we want to. I just have to remember to do it and not skip it. Kind of a pretty big deal remembering to actually do stuff when you say you're going to do it. So first things first, Oleg Mulecock. It's nice to see you again. Show me your wares, Oleg. Now, you don't have anything else new. You still do have some of the other stuff that we've sold you before now. But what you do have is... I apologize as I have to scroll through this. Yeah, you know what? Let's not. Let's just go straight to the notable. You have a recipe for seasoned wings and thighs, and you have the Lawbringer Kiras. This one is 500 in order to buy. A little bit bigger than just the other parts. And then Bakken. I've got those books you wanted, Bakken. Alright, there's book 1. Here's the second volume. He already has it, that's right. If you actually look at his inventory, he has this copy of the book on him already. And here's volume 3. Just what he needed. 180 experience. And now we have to wait for him to deliver this to us back at our capital as well. Okay. So we're done with that. When he comes back to us in the capital, he'll have new information for us, and he's going to send us on another string of quests where we're going to go do some things of questionable ethical standard. We still have to do more for Dragon as well, but we'll do it when we get there. I like keeping the meta magic rods on me. I could actually put it in somebody's inventory so I'm not carrying it around. Like, I could give them to Valerie and she can actually just use them. I mean, that's a thing we could do. Let's give them directly to Valerie. Lesser Maximize works on up to level 3 spells. That works on a Fireball. That's good enough. And Extend Meta Magic, yeah. Let's give that to her as well. Actually, you know what? Maybe we want to give Extend to Octavia, because then she can... technically, like, haste us. Extend haste or something like that. I don't know. We'll give it to her. Alright, Oleg's taken care of. Let's go to our Southern Gnarl Marches. That's North Gnarl Marches. Southern Gnarl Marches is down here. Let's go to our Southern Gnarl Marches base, which is going to take me a day and 20... It's going to take me like 2 whole days to get down there.
I need to catch my breath.
We'll rest here. And we'll try delivering this to him, but I think we need to wait until he appears in our keep. Let's take a look at the quest log. That's one way of finding out, right? Ancient formula, wait for news. Actually, maybe we can give it to him in the city there. That would be cool if we could. Would also be cool if we discovered some new locations along the way. Come on, perception! Do I actually have over 30 now on him? We have 30! Sweet. We're going to probably need to rest again. This was a 2-day journey. Not so far, though.
My life is a burden.
We'll get there, like, just in time. We'll rest... Yeah, there we go. We'll actually rest here. I'm going to rest on map here. Not rest inside, but still. Alright, enter Gnarlkeep. We probably should have come back with Lindsay, but I'm okay with not having this artisan for a little while. I actually need to review exactly what this artisan has.
Time becomes distance.
Dragon is one of my favorite artisans, though. We definitely want to get him taken care of. I recovered your armor. You can take it. Oh, damn! Kerrigan, you scoundrel! Ruined perfectly good armor. I gather he couldn't find a buyer for the whole thing, so he decided to sell it off piece by piece. There'll be a lot of repairs. It'll take forever. Sweet. I'm in a hurry. We'll talk later. So, when he comes to our capital, he'll give us some news, and we can continue the quest then. But for now, I think we've taken care of all of our errand running. I'll take another quick look on our map. Other than, like, recruiting this person and maybe going to our North Gnarl Marches settlement. I've got one there, yeah? Do I not have a... I don't. I don't. We built one in the outskirts and we built one in the South Gnarl Marches because I needed the people. But I could build a settlement in the north. I could build a settlement in the Camellands. They only take, what, 50 BP each, I think? They're not affected by the increased build cost if you don't put anything in them. And then we can... So 26, that's fine. And then we can... recruit artisans in those locations as well. There are other artisans. Holy crap already! Greetings, your grace. By tradition, a worthy ruler is patron to a master. The master gives generously in return. I have come to honor this tradition. Please accept this. I worked hard on it. I hope it serves you well. The Warhammer of Hatred. If my gift pleases you, please respond in kind. I've been robbed. Some thieves crept into my workshop and took all my gold. And Lawbringer too. I hadn't even had a chance to finish it. The people are saying that robbers, thieves, and murderers have lately been freely roaming the area. They gather along the Thorn River, near the ford. You're the ruler, so please, I beg you, take action to find it. Leave my lands. I need something from you. I think if we say one-handed hammer, one-handed axe, they actually have a couple other things that come through there. Also crossbows. I want more plate armor. He's got, I think he might have a couple of mithril and an adamantine set. I think it's his masterwork set is the other adamantine set. But let's continue hitting the plate armor and see what we can come up with. Alright. So we need to return Lawbringer to Dragon. Someone stole it again. Suspects bandits from the Thorn River. You must go there, find the thieves, and recover the master's armor. Yes. We should actually do that right away. I was going to do some kingdom management now, but we should take care of this. I want to get his masterwork stuff done right away so we have access to his masterwork armor set. Because it would be good to have. It'd be real good to have. I don't remember if his masterwork armor is adamantine or mithril, but it is one of the rare materials. This was adamantine, right? Yeah, it was. But it's a light armor, so I think the DR from it's only 1. Still, really sweet. Where did I have to go for this? I think it's his brother. Let me trace some rivers here. Mark River, that is the Skunk River. That's the East Selwyn River. Shrike River. Little Selwyn River. The Gudrun River. The Shrike River. The Crooked River. This doesn't actually show us good stuff on the map, but I can use it to speed around at least. That's the Pitax River. I feel like I know where the Thorn River is. And I already know where it is, and I should just be able to go immediately to it. This is the Thorn River right here. Thornford. Okay, yeah, alright. I remember that one. That's where we met the bandits the first time. So there is nothing that has an immediate new event on it that we can just, like, see straight up. I don't remember exactly where I need to go for this. But let's follow the Thorn River. And let's explore a little bit. I do remember that it's Douche Nugget's brother.
My life is a burden.
There's very clearly something marked. Oh, this was for her Jathal's quest. Jathal's personal quest was there. Let's do a quick rest, and let's continue heading north. Opportunist 28. I don't remember where we need to go for this, so we're just gonna scout a little bit more. This is the kind of stuff where I've done, but I've only done it a few times. It's not like the stuff that I've played like a dozen times through this game. This is truly random because we can try and avoid it. So this is nothing relative to what we're doing. Hi there. That's a bandit.
Got you.
Hey, Mr. Bandit.
I'll carve my name
There
onto
are
your
two of them,
flesh.
probably behind us as well.
Face me if you dare.
Oh, way up
this
here.
is for you.
You can die too, probably before these guys get to you. Wow, Ragongar's fast. But yeah, Lort got the kill right as Ragongar was arriving. I love the pointy wizard hat and like the Uggs. It's amazing. Ragongar's got some fashion sense this time, guys. Definitely has some fashion sense. I also love that for the one person who's not actually wearing armor, he has way more AC than anybody else. Okay, so we see nothing along
I
that.
need to catch my breath.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
We're stopping right now. Just chillax. Everything's gonna be alright. We did get some more strength. We got another strength on Amiri. This is random as well. That is a thylacine.
Give them what
There's
they
3 of
deserve.
them. That's 1, 2. The other one is up here.
May I see your entrails, please?
No, it's not. The other one is dead. Let's go ahead and skin these guys, because we can't skin them on the exit screen. We have to skin them from in the map. It would be nice if you could skin animals from the exit screen as well, just so that it saves you a little bit of hassle. I think that'd be a really good feature. Unfortunately, it did not happen. Alright, so there is no new event here. I am still tempted to maybe check out this location. It attracts bandits. It suspects bandits from the Thorn Ford. Yeah, he actually wants us to go to the Thorn Ford specifically. So even if there are no new events on this map, we will go here and we'll take a peek. I kind of had this nagging suspicion in my head that it was the Thorn Ford I wanted to go to, Yeah, there we go. It's a ridiculously low price for a piece like this. It's Dwarven made, you know. My grandfather used to wear it. Dragon's brother. Fantastic. That's none of my concern. It looks broken. Can't give you a coin more. What do you want? I mean, how can I help you? Who are you? I'm Kurg. Kurgabas. Dwarf Kurgabas. Just a stranger on my way to, Anderen. Show me what's in the bag. Dragon sent you after me? Please don't kill me. I'm Kerrigan, his younger brother. What stories did he tell you about me? That I stole from him? Well, maybe I did, but he's the one that started it. Always bossing me around, saying he was older. Do this, don't do that. He's trying to strangle my talent. I'm an adventurer by nature. Adventure lures me. And he tells me my passion is nothing but the prowling and roguery. Definitely sounds like it. He was becoming a master. It was no use gathering dust as a holy relic, you say. Fantastic. So we can use the lawful good. I mean, it's Diplo 22. I have plus 23 in modifiers, so we've already passed it. Intimidate 18. We've got plus 25 on Intimidate because she does have intimidating presence or whatever. Let's use the lawful good. We like to keep our alignment up there. He's ashamed. We can take the armor. Fantastic. Incomplete Lawbringer armor. He's going to surrender to the guards as well. Good God. Apparently diplomacy can just, you know, make everybody surrender for no good reason at all. And we trust them to go do it themselves as well. Same with the Stag Lord's, like, right-hand man. You know, we just spoke to him and he decided he was going to surrender on his own. Now this, I think we need to wait until... No. Are we going to get an update? Quest update? Update the quest? Update my quest? Nope. Okay. I mean, let's bring it to his shop then. I see no reason not to bring it to his shop and see if we can deliver it there. That'd be fantastic. Then next time we can potentially get something really sweet. 1 day, 8 hours. Let's do it. Ooh. It's the 29th, though. Let's go to Kingdom Management real quick. So, the Craftsman's Strike was a failure. I mean, those are acceptable things to lose at this point, but I'm kind of pissed at you, Jubilost. It feels like you failed me recently as well. Amiri, on the other hand, was triumphant and is now at 50 military. We need a little bit more. So we have a nasty rumor. I need to send somebody to deal with that, probably Tristan. And the art of making friends is an opportunity. DC? 13. So here's the thing. I really need some divine. And this is DC 17. So Aram has a better chance of succeeding at this, but if I send him on this, he can't go on the other one. Because he's the only person who's allowed to go on this. So we will send him there. Nasty rumor I have to deal with, so Tristan will take care of this. He's already got it passed. So hopefully we get a triumph. That would be cool. And we can send either Amiri or the storyteller on this one. It's DC 13, so Amiri's got it passed already. I do need military, so getting a triumph would be fantastic. Let's go for that. God, we've got a lot of projects we need to do as well. Fixing the consequences. It's going to cost me 50 BP and 90 days, and Jubilost is going to be tied up for that entire time. So 3 months without our treasurer. So hopefully we don't need him for any big problems that come up, but I really do need to fix those consequences, like right fast and in a hurry. So let's take care of that. And we're going to tick over the new month, and we're probably going to get new events when that happens. We're going to have a random encounter first, right as Octavia gets fatigued. Now, fatigue on Octavia is actually a bigger deal than fatigue on Valerie, because Octavia does need her dex, and losing dex to fatigue kind of sucks. Valerie does not so much need it.
Slice! Behead! Yes,
2 goblins, a Sly Eye and a regular goblin. This guy's going to be dead like me, I think. Yeah. Rigongar moves up and just executes the goblin. That's what you get for attacking me. Leave the map, guys. It's a regular short bow. Nothing of value. It's been a couple of days. Like we're an hour and a half into the stream now, but it's been a couple of days since I played, and I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back at it. I've got some exploring to do over here still too. Glad to be back at it. Glad to be able to proceed a little bit further here. I really should do the Varnhold DLC. I think we have to do it before the next act concludes, because during the next act, something's going to happen to Varnhold. I don't think I've ever shown what happens after this on YouTube before, like in a stream or in videos. So we're not going to do... You know this. I'm not much about hiding spoilers about stuff that's going to happen. I like to discuss the game and the story as we go. But stuff happens to Varnhold, and I think we have to have the DLC complete before that happens to get the bonuses. I might be totally wrong, though. I've never done the DLC. I don't know. Returning the armor. You may finish your work. They'll teach them to steal from honest people. Well, that's rather unfair. So what if I frowned on him traveling to foreign lands? What good did it bring him anyway? He's got no family, no hearth, no name. He could have been an honest master craftsman, but instead he frittered everything away. Why didn't I want to let him throw his life away? Because I cared. I mean, I could say that this is a family matter and I won't interfere. It doesn't specifically say neutral, but I feel like that is a neutral approach here. We'll go with the lawful approach. I agree with you. Me personally, IRL, don't necessarily agree with that. That is very much the dynastic family trying to push their opinions on somebody nonsense. That is complete garbage in my opinion. But at the same token, family giving opportunity, I mean, fine. I'm on board. Glad you understand. We'll talk later. Now, we just got delivered something, so it's going to be a while before we can get his masterwork thing from him. But we have taken care of it. Yeah, Lawbringer, taken care of. We completed his quest chain. Fantastic. Actually, I asked for armor. Maybe we could get his masterwork armor now. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work that way. It would be nice if it did, though. It would be real nice if it did. Let's head back to the capital. Let's just verify. Am I out doing any other... Right, author wanted. That's no problem. We can take care of that. But not right now. Yeah, let's go do some kingdom management then. Kingdom management. Before we do that, though, let's explore this chain here.
I need to catch my breath.
I know you do. There you go. Now let's head back, and we'll all just rest, and then continue in the morning. I need to find those paths in my own territory. Being a Pathfinder is totally what that's all about. And have a random encounter along the way, because a bajillion stealth on multiple characters just isn't enough to prevent random encounters in the second lowest challenge rating area in the game.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
I would say it's bandits in wait for you. How many? At least 3.
Die!
I'm not afraid.
Okay, more than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a cleric, it looks like. So we're definitely going to be attacked from behind. So let's have Amiri. Let's have Tristan come this way. Not from behind. They're actually way off in the distance. Cool. Let's murder death kill them, guys. MDK. Code MDK. Those, like... I feel like they need to really, really, really learn who to attack on the road and who not to. And we are very much not the people to attack on the road. And these aren't even like the cool bandits in the dire gnarl marches who come with like rings of protection and all that kind of stuff. These are just, you know, like nobodies. Yeah, South Gnarl Marches. So that is like... Or is that the North Gnarl Marches? Just a second. That is South Gnarl Marches. Actually, no, we were attacked up here. This is the North Gnarl Marches. So I think South Gnarl Marches is actually a lower CR than the North, but I might be totally wrong about that. They could be the same, or they could be... South might be higher, actually. Witch's Hut is in the South. Throne Room. Now we could go to the tavern. We can have some chit-chats with our party members. That could be cool.
Trail me.
But let's go to Kingdom Management for a little bit. I was going to do this before the whole thing with Dragon happened, so I really need fixing the consequences. How long until the hills? 106 days. It's about 89 or so for fixing the consequences. So at this point, I've got a crap ton of projects. I've got some support the diplomat, support the regent, and support the high priest. Those are good. We can restore the Taldan mine, you know, and get ourselves leprosy. No. It's cured. Don't worry. We could do love of the people. That could be okay. Healing the poor and weak. Regent solves problems at a bonus. I mean, this would be a decent use of BP. So, I mean, I can do it, and it doesn't occupy my time. So I'm willing to do that. Talented recruits. Amiri's already tied up, so we can't do that. Restoration of Bronze Shield Fortress. The people who can do it are already tied up. Union with Restov. Trade agreement. I can't hire officers until we do talented recruits, I think. And he is busy at the moment. So I can't really do either of those. We can strengthen Casil. No. I can research the nature of curses, but these need my Magister or my High Priest, who are busy. Divine protection from poison. Only Aram can do that, and he's busy. Guard quarters needs one of them, and they're busy. I think the Marshal can do that as well, if I had a Marshal, which we're working on. Alright, so I guess we're going to do a rank up, guys. And it's going to have to be the Grand Diplomat, because everybody else is busy. So, Lindsay, congratulations on rank 2, which isn't going to help us because we have fixed bonuses because of this whole transition of power thing, but we do need to rank you up anyway. Multiple events available. We're halfway through the month. We'll see what came up. Success. Relations rank 2. Sweet. So, Tristan was triumphant, picked up 4 loyalty with a triumph. I mean, okay. We were successful with the art of making friends. We picked up military, eco, and relations. We were triumphant on disrupted harmony. I actually really needed that. That's divine plus 6. Puts me at 56. I'm almost at 60. We do need harem promoted again, though. Oh, shit. Well, I guess that's what we're doing next. We were successful with heating the poor and weak. And what do we have? A temple for the people is an opportunity. We can send either our treasurer or our high priest for that. Trade taxes is an issue that we have to deal with, and Tristan is going to have to deal with it now. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. It's going to expire. 14 days. Deal with it, Tristan. Troublemakers is a problem. It's going to take 12 days to solve this. I need a bit more military. So I think we're going to have Amiri do this. Refugees is a problem. That'll be Valerie, I guess. A high society wedding is an opportunity that we can send Mallory to. Rank ups, what's available? The Regent and the High Priest. I would really, really, really like to be able to rank up High Priest. So to do that, we'll send Valerie to the High Society wedding. Troublemakers, Amiri goes to. Yeah. We send refugees. I've already tied Amiri up on Troublemakers. And the Temple for the People, I'm not going to send Aram to because I'm actually going to rank him up. This is something, I'm going to do something here that I don't normally recommend doing. We're halfway through the month. It's going to take me into next month doing this, supporting the High Priest. And the downside of that is that we could have more problems come up. And I'm not going to be able to assign anybody to deal with them because I'm going to be busy. But I am going to do this because I really want this to happen. And if we fail some problems because of that, well, it was my stupidity that did it. Holy shit, we actually have the end of them. Okay, we're good. Never mind, my stupidity couldn't count correctly. Troublemakers was triumphant, military +3. That puts us at 60, yes. We got ourselves a warden, ladies and gentlemen. High Society wedding was triumphant, more military bonus. Community, divine. Oh, we're one divine away. I almost had double new advisors, guys. Refugees, loyalty, and culture, also triumphant. Trade taxes, also triumphant. Guys, you guys were amazing. Alright, so we do a temple for the people now, right? That'll get our divine over what it needs to be. So the counselor wants to talk to us, the general wants to talk to us, and the curator wants to talk to us. Also a new project, strengthen Jihad's skills as high priest. I don't need to do that right now. Let's go talk to these people. Guys, what do you need to tell us? My respects, your grace. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there is an important issue concerning my responsibilities. As a curator, I could not help but notice that the level of education in your barony is abysmal. Thanks for sugarcoating it. Many citizens don't know how to read, and they send their children out not to study, but to work from dawn to dusk. We must break this vicious cycle. I agree. This is going to cost me BP. This is where these options are actually going to really start to cost money. And we need to have that money available, which is why we sort of haven't been spending it. We will open schools. I don't want my land to be inhabited by uneducated bumpkins. Yep, let's do it. We're going to lose BP. We're going to gain some loyalty. That's fine. And that's interesting because usually you gain the appropriate thing, so this would be culture, but we actually gain loyalty for that, which is kind of interesting. Listen to me, Lord. I didn't become your general to chase criminals and hang bandits. I used to be able to deal with it along with everything else, but now your army's big. I don't have any extra time for guard duty. You need to hire a warden to keep order on the streets. Yeah. Ain't no house for them. We are going to build a guardhouse, but we will place the barracks at the borders, training camps near the capitals. Where does she want it? Along the borders, right? Have to build a barracks. Let's do it on the border. Yeah. Let's build it on the Pitax border for sure. We'll place the training camps at the borders. She's advising it. We're totally going to do it. Make our not to make our general happy. We will heed her expert opinion. Her expertise in being a general apparently just comes from like the size of her biceps, because it's literally just her strength that determines it. But that's fine. And her top hat. I love that top hat. And welcome Tristan. A local merchant wishes to be relieved of taxes. No? Maester you'd outrage. The laws no longer serve the rich, reject his offer, but refrain from punishing him. Yeah, like, I would like to know more about how he actually made this proposal. If he literally just said, hey, I don't want to pay taxes, and I could totally, you know, give you this opportunity for it or whatever. I don't necessarily feel that is an overt bribe. I think that is somebody trying to make a deal. Like, it's not a personal thing to me. It's a thing to the entire barony that he was sort of trying to offer. So I don't think necessarily punishing him here is the best thing. We could gain 5,000 gold and 40 BP, though, by arresting him and executing him. Yeah, tell him it applies equally to all. No immediate effect from that. And then Lindsay, what do you got for me, diplomat? Why would you look at that? Svetlana sent you a letter. Seems she's worried about old Bakken. The letter's very emotional. Okay, so this is actually just Lindsay giving me a letter about Bakken, which is cool. We could go take care of Bakken's quest now, so we could go talk to Bakken. If you want to see her letter, pile of notes. Where the hell? This one? Yeah. Letter from Svetlana. So she's worried about Bakken. He's losing his mind. We'll go and investigate is what we'll do. Should we do that right away? We should probably do that right away. Let's just take a quick peek here. The thing is, I now have a bunch of extra rank ups. I can support the curator, the general. I need to do the general, right? No, general is up. Diplomat is up. We could support the curator then. We could do that. Or the counselor. Like, we could get lots of extra rank ups here. We have ourselves a new advisor. This is going to be the warden. Now, warden could be Ragongar. It's a constitution. Constitution is what modifies it. So it could be Ragongar, it could be Ekun, and it could be Keston. So the thing about Ekun is he could also be our spy master. I'm not sure who else is eligible for that. Jathal might be. So we could spec him to be constitution based, and we can make him our warden, or we can make Keston our warden. Keston sort of fits the bill, but he would also really require upgrading in order to make that work. Respecking Ekun is not the hardest thing in the world for us to handle right now. I'm going to make Keston our warden for the time being. He seeks to protect the barony subjects. I think he could do the job for now. And we'll take care of this in a little bit more detail later. It actually doesn't matter because he's going to have this transition of power bonusing him. So it's no big deal. He can do it for now. Those are our new rank ups. Let's just say that we saw them. Economy, we got border training camps. That's going to take a Miri to take care of. Provides a general +2 bonus resolving problems. That's cool. I still need to get her officers. 14 days for talented recruits. It's going to be 50 BP. Let's take care of that while I don't have any problems to deal with. And there is another here, Defenders of the Land. +1 morale bonus to attack and damage rolls while fighting within claimed regions. That is pretty sweet. We'll want that in the future, but I don't need it right now. That's an actual tangible on-battlefield bonus, which is pretty good. Okay, cool. We're going to head up to Oleg's and talk to Bakken.
Time.
And we're going to do his loyalty quest thing, his masterwork quest that's going to unlock his masterwork shit. I want to get it done before he tries to deliver his next thing to us, if possible, because it could be useful. I don't remember what I asked him for. I think it was an alchemical item, because that's what I would usually ask him for. I don't generally like potions and all that kind of stuff. Let's leave. This is good. Yeah. I need to look up who can be your spy master, or your minister, it's called. I know Ekun can. I don't know who else can. And I don't know what Kaisi's multiple personalities are capable of, if they're capable of anything. I haven't seen them show up in anything since we got her, so... Although I haven't actually... To be fair, I haven't actually looked through hiring new advisors. The posts that are already filled, I'm not looking to replace. Alright. So we've got a couple things to run around and do for Bakken here. Should be pretty easy, especially at the level we're at. Like, level 12 is pretty solid for this.
Step.
Even the were-rats, we're going to be able to steamroll them. Enraged were-rats. Who's there? What is it? How convenient. I need your help. What tests? I found the formula. All on my own. These damn books didn't have it. Nothing but hints and half-truths. But you can't fool old Bakken that easily. What formula? The elixir of eternal youth. Great. That's why he wanted the books. Must test it first. Okay. Try it on that dog, and he points to this dog.
Forwards! No,
And so start... I'm going to totally go along with this, but so starts our chain of doing completely unethical things for Bakken. So here's a dog. Hey, dog. Yeah, we could untie him and let him go, or we can totally just pour the potion down his throat. And turn him... Yeah, okay. Hey, Oleg. Svetlana.
What's in wait for me there?
I'm sorry, but I kind of had no choice but to kill your dog. That is one of these kinds of conversations that I would just love to hear in actual pen and paper. Oleg and Svet, like having to explain to them what happened to their dog. Made the dog go mad and attack me. You must have made a mistake. An improved formula. Experiment on a were-rat and report back to Bakken.
Step.
You asshole. Alright, well, let's go perform another atrocity in the name of, medicine, because
Time.
apparently we didn't learn any... I guess we personally wouldn't have been able to learn anything from the events of the 1930s and 40s, could we? But, because this is Pathfinder, this isn't the real world. But still, let's go commit another atrocity in the name of medicine. I don't remember exactly where this location is, but I do know that it's to the west. There it is. We're at where?
Need to catch my breath.
My strength betrays me.
Excellent. Let's rest. Then your strength won't be betraying you anymore. Alright, where rat lair? Where the rats in the rat lair? These poor peaceful were-rats as well. I feel so bad for them.
Trail me.
Hi! Easy. We can always fight later. Let's talk first. What you need? The ruler of these lands wishes to show that all who inhabit them are like children to him. In his grace, he gifts you with this rare, noble drink. Or just... An alchemist I know is working on a new potion, and the decoction has to be tested. Does any of you wish to risk your life in the name of science? Let's go for the I feel like this is lawful good, and it would actually sort of counter the evil that we just took. But I feel like attempting Diplo... We failed it. Oh my god. Tear them apart. Yeah.
There was another way.
Yep. So they are level 2 rogues. Okay, so they're really nothing special. Like, really, really nothing special. They have charge.
Bring it!
They're not going to use it. Amiri probably could have cleaved all of them to pieces. And as the last one dies, we pour the potion down its throat. Here, take a sip of this first. And it kills him. Alright, let's explore this map, though, because I don't know what's on it. It could very well be worth taking a look around. Nothing yet. I'm not sure what's on this map. We definitely want to
No, backwards.
take a peek and see what we can find. I don't think there's anything here, guys. See, this feels like a dirty, dirty encounter. There's a lot of things in this game that, I mean, I understand what the purpose of this encounter is. It just feels really dirty, the way that these maps are made, and, I get there's only so many actual maps, and they just reuse them and put different encounters on them. I mean, that's a pen and paper thing, too. You draw a map of a campsite. You use the same map of the campsite. You use the map of the campsite along the road, the map of the campsite in the forest, you know, with trees and all that kind of stuff, and you like use the same maps over and over again, but still, it just feels like such a waste, that encounter. And you see that so often in this game. So many places where it just feels like they're wasting opportunities. Like, not every map has to be the Swamp Witch's Hut or the like Silverstep Village or whatever, but a little bit of actual creativity in it wouldn't hurt. God, the colors are so vibrant, especially of Ragongar's hat and Uggs. And then you put in his bracers as well on top of that. They died from the potion. And he chugs it himself. One attack from Ragongar and he's down. He's coming back to his senses. What happened? You attacked me. Forgiven, old man. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, sure you didn't. Now he's going to iron out the wrinkles, and we need to wait to hear back from him. Okay. Fine. I think it is actually a potion that he comes up with. He doesn't give you the potion that gives you +2 stats, does he? Like attributes? I feel like he doesn't, but I might be totally wrong about that. Warhammer of Hatred. Enhancement +1 Giant Bane. Right, this is the one that Dragon gave us. It's kinda cool. Damage increases by 1d6 against orcs and goblins, and by 2d6 against giants. I mean, it's still just a +1 Warhammer, but it's kinda cool. Quest taken care of, we got 600 XP for it. That's 2 of our loyalty quests for people taken care of. And it's actually the only 2 artisans I have right now. I should probably spend this time picking up some more. And to do that, I need to build more cities, but I really want to get the build cost reduction before I start building stuff. I mean, I could do it. How many? I need 3 villages. Okay. Let me think here. I need 3 towns to upgrade another... to upgrade to a city. That's it. And I currently have just enough to get this to be a town. So I need 3 more villages to get another town. And I could do North Gnarl Marches, Camellands, and that's it, right? I need to claim Silverstep, and then I could get another town. I'm going to on-map rest instead of go into the throne room and rest. Although we probably just rest in the throne room as well. Hunting took 4... Really? I am surprised hunting took, you know, additional time. Let's go straight to the throne room now. I wanted to have that hearty meal buff, but it's honestly, it's going to go away. As soon as I spend time, the hearty meal buff is going to go away anyway, so I don't know why I bother. But anyway, Bakken's quest taken care of. Excellent. Sorted. So, do we rank people up at this point? I mean, I feel like we should have people assigned to something then. I'm already doing talented recruits. We can restore the Talon Mines. It's going to take a bunch of BP. Alchemist, Bardic College, City Hall, Everflowing Spring, Exotic Garden, Herbalist, Magic Shop, Monument Park, Swordlords Academy. Static Loyalty Bonus. It's only 10%. I'd have to build a lot of these things, but it will add up. And doing it now could be good for us. We could do a trade agreement. Hey, I can actually do that too. Do I need to do this before Varnhold goes down? Because this is the thing. I don't know if this is actually going to be useful to us at this point. It's only 75 BP. I'm willing to do this, though. Lindsay, go take care of that. Bronze Shield. Oh, we could have Keston take care of this. It's kind of cool. I'd rather him build the headquarters, though, if he can. He totally can. Keston, build me a guard headquarters. Doesn't actually explicitly say the bonus for him, but you're in charge of building the headquarters, and we're going to name it after you. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. And we can rank up at this point, I suppose. So who do we need to rank up? I need to rank up our diplomat, but we don't have enough relations, so it doesn't matter. So anybody, basically. We could do the curator, we could do general, regent, or counselor. We could do counselor again. Counselor is already level 4. Jesus. That's monstrous. Let's level up the storyteller. Right, I need to get... This requires me getting the ranks up, right? Culture rank 3, yeah. On the other hand, this is actually better than their bonus is. So having it lower could be good, but still. Like, this is not going to help us in any way. Whereas ranking up the general or the regent or the counselor would help us. You're already busy. Valerie, let's spend some time together. See, this is what I was talking about. When you get to this point in the game, you actually get some time to deal with stuff. Community rank 4. Or you could go adventuring. You could use this time to go adventuring. There is more places that we could go to. Divine plus 3. That's really good. That gets us over 60. We were waiting for that. So now we get our Magister as well, which is really good. Octavia is going to have a job to do. Success. Sweet. High Priest wants to talk to me. Visitor waits in the castle. Okay. Justice of the crowd. A crowd of enraged peasants is trying to lynch a young Aasimar girl. You would lynch an Aasimar? Are you kidding me? I literally only need a 2 for this, so hopefully we can triumph this. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, we got to deal with that. Fey magic is a problem we need to deal with. Either Aram or Tristan can deal with that. The DCs aren't going up that hard yet. The Giants is an opportunity. Fugitive from Pitax I need to deal with, and Amiri is the only one available for it, so Amiri, go deal with that. The Gambler is a problem. Jubilos is the only one who can deal with it, and he is tied up for a long time. So the Gambler is going to fail. And that sort of sucks a lot, but I was prepared for it. God, so many problems. The Joys of Life. New Settlers is an opportunity that we can't do, and Rusty Dogs is an opportunity. Okay, so we can't do that. The Joys of Life we can do. Either Aram or this. I'm not going to actually commit that just yet. And Fey Magic, we can send Tristan to. I'll commit that. And the Joys of Life, I'll commit that. So I have nobody for the Gambler. Alright. Do I have anything that I can do with any of these? No, they're all tied up. And they're all tied up. Alright, cool. Let's see what these people waiting in the throne room are. I know the High Priest wants to get me a Magister, which is sweet. And this is the visitor. Edrist Hanvaki. Give me a moment of your precious time. To what do I owe this pleasure? Such flawless courtesy. I can see you are a true noble, unlike some impostors of the River Kingdoms. So this is the guy who owns the barony to the west of us, right? Or am I crazy? No, maybe I'm totally wrong about that. One that's been looming over my family for a while. My eldest brother went missing. Village called Varnhold. He never arrived there. Okay, no, I know what this is. Yeah, okay, this is getting into the hole. Gotcha. Our poor father is losing his head in grief. Tell me about your brother. Tell me about your family. I'll see what I can do for you. And does he stay in our capital after that? I don't remember. I feel like he might stay here in our hall. Aram!
Listen, Lord. I wish to give you some advice. Find another advisor who can deal with affairs of magic. The barony will struggle without a magister. It is dangerous to leave such important issues unattended.
Cool. Nethys priests have gathered at our court to propose an amazing thing, founding a library of magic. Yes! I mean, it costs a crap ton of BP, but this is why I saved up BP. Relations and Arcane, fantastic. We are developing the capital. Printing press. Libraries. There you go, something from little old Bakken. Protection from arrows, eagle splendor, protection from fire. Cool. Give me an alchemical item. I feel like I asked him for an alchemical item last time, and he just gave me 3 potions, which kind of pisses me off a little bit. But, okay, I suppose. Yeah, Varnhold Vanishing, here we go. We didn't get the actual act thing show up, but we got Varnhold Vanishing now. Find Toman Hanvaki. P is for prosperity, increase rank of barony stats 25 times, very well. And that's all of the new stuff. That'd be all of the new stuff. So I need to appoint an advisor. This is going to be Octavia. She's going to be our magister. Cool. Project support the high priest. We can do that now. Let's close that out. And I need to appoint my magister. So I only have one more council position available. That is the minister, Octavia. Welcome. So this comes from intelligence. So she's only has a +8 from that. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, welcome to the team, Octavia. Can you go and do the Gambler? I don't think you can. No. Gambler only the treasurer can go do. Maybe the spy master can. Can you do anything? No. Oh, probably. Hold on. You probably can. Yeah, you can research into the nature of curses. It's going to cost me BP, though. Research in the nature of Candlemere. You can do either of those. Tartuk, you're the only person who can do that. The scythe tree, you can do that as well. It's going to cost so much BP. Like, it's almost better to wait until we can actually make BP. We don't actually make much ourselves. We're getting plus 30 from Brevoy subsidy. We're getting a plus 20 on economy bonus, but we're losing 10 on taxes. So if we broke free from Brevoy right now, we would lose the 30 subsidy, we would lose the 10 tax, we would only make 20 BP. We need more economy, and to get more economy, I need to be able to build, and to build, I need to get rid of this penalty, this malice. And I'm also going to need BP, so we might spend money on BP and just do massive building as soon as this is done. I've never done that before, but it could be cool. Village on the Marches. And Davik Nettle. Am I willing to just start hammering out some curses now, guys? We could do Divine Protection as well. That could be good. Defenders of the Land could also be good. We can't do that yet. I'm almost willing, guys, to start hammering out some of these curses. Let's research Davik Nettle. Not the Bald Hilltop yet. The Village on the Marches. It's down to like 600 BP available now, but that's okay. That's still a good solid amount of BP just to be sitting on. Again, we are going to lose the Gambler, so I'm not too concerned about that. I need to go... We really should start dealing with the Lost Brother, but at the same token, we could wait. More stuff will come up. How long on Curse? 60 days, 2 months on the Curse. Let's wait. Yeah. Let's wait. That means rank up. Who's available? You're occupied. The Counselor is occupied. The General is occupied. The Curator is occupied, so nobody's available for rank up. Who is not occupied right now? You are... Aramis, you're occupied. Keston is, and you are too. All of our advisors are occupied, so we literally can't do any new stuff. Trade agreement with Magar Varn is complete. That's 2 BP per week. I don't actually know how long this is going to last for. Oh, and we lose 1 to taxes. I don't know if this is permanent or when Varnhold has its issues and it becomes part of us if we actually maintain it. It would be cool if we did. Our diplomat isn't actually eligible for any of these things, right? I'm surprised. I would think our diplomat would be eligible for a lot of these, but she is not. And she can't really do any of those projects either. Actually, she probably can. I mean, we could do the trade agreement with Sertova. Costs 1500 BP. It does give you a lot of BP back, though. And she can do it. We just don't have the BP for it right now. Trade agreement with Mivon. Plus 1 BP per week. I kind of want to do this one, guys. Get it out of the way. Union with Restov. The peaceful solution to Oleg's tax crisis laid the groundwork for future improvement of relations. I actually kind of want to break free from Restov. Okay, let's do the trade agreement with Mivon. That one at least I do want to have happen. There's also a trade agreement with Pitax, I believe. But maybe I needed to have rescued the Pitax noble to unlock that. And that had to happen during the troll crisis because he gets attacked by trolls. And I defeated the troll crisis before so many events fired that I might have lost out on the opportunity for a trade agreement with Pitax. Or maybe I'm wrong and I totally could have. Let's go do that, though. That's another base 1 BP, which is coolio. I don't know why I exited there. I do want to spend a little bit more time here. I don't like that I'm not actually spending time actively doing something myself, like promoting somebody. Okay, guard headquarters is built. Successful military and stab. We have access to stab bonuses now. That's sweet. Stab is really hard to get early in the game, which is good. And the warden needs our advice. To the throne room. Keston, what do you got for me? Bandit attacks continue in your barony. In some places, the people are scared of leaving their houses even at dusk, not to mention in the dead of night. We'll take care of it! They're bandits, man! We double the number of guards. That'll allow us to keep the situation under control. So we could order a curfew. We can order the guards doubled in all settlements. Let them get used to taking care of themselves. Yeah, sure. Double the guard. We're going to lose some military because we're using manpower for guard. But we're going to gain some stab. And we get laying the foundation. Which, I mean, it's going to cost BP, right? Because that's the way this works. We complete a second tier quest like that and the follow-up costs us BP. Laying the foundation, 125 in fact. Buildings with stab increase are cheaper. That's kind of okay. It's so expensive though. And we can rank up the warden. I mean, it's not going to help him right now because we have the bonus from transition of power anyway. So I don't feel like we need to do that right now. I would rather use him for unlocking stuff if possible. He's not eligible for any of these, right? Nope. Okay. I kind of want to do it. I'm not doing Love of the People already because I have him doing something else. So we could do this. I mean, we're spending so much BP so fast right now and we're just not getting it back. But I would like to spend less overall. And these buildings are going to get really expensive in the future. I feel like I'm trying to talk myself into this. God, that's like 400 BP now. Less than 400. 300 and something. Although we just got 41 back, so we're back over 400. I feel dirty spending so much time just like skipping day instead of actually actively doing something. We were triumphant though. Military and relations both go up. What do I need for espionage? Is it relations? Is that what we need? So if that's the case, then our diplomat needs to rank up. I don't think it's culture. I think it's relations we need for espionage. Okay, cool. No new event, but we do have a Miri available, so we could go on the Giants or New Settlers. No, Rusty Dogs. She can go on that. Only takes 7 days to solve. Giants will expire next month. Rusty Dogs also expires next month. Alternatively, we can rank her up, or we can have her work on border trading camps. I can't... What about the officers? I don't need to do a project for officers? Apparently not. We could have her work on border trading camps and spend another 125 BP. But we solve with a +2 bonus. That's really strong. Alternatively, we can just rank her up. I'm willing to do that. Let's do it. I'm actively doing something. We had like 3 days there without a problem, hopefully. And we just failed the gambler. So we know we're going to fail the gambler. We know that's just going to happen. We were triumphant on the joys of life. Sweet. Triumphant on Fey magic. Fantastic. Success on justice of the crowd. We actually... Ooh, regular success. We lose loyalty because of the person we sent. We gain arcane and stability and community, though. I mean, that's okay. We arrested the girl and promised the peasants a thorough investigation. Turned up nothing and the people are disappointed. Gotcha. This makes sense. I mean, they were out to lynch her. So lynching an Asimar girl just because you don't like her is not the way we do things around here. We failed Rusty Dogs. No big deal. It's an opportunity. This one matters, though. We lose Econ and Stab. Ooh, that hurts. We were successful in our trade agreement with Mivon. That's 1 BP more per week, which just got taxed, so no big deal. And we laid the foundation. Cool. We actually completed a lot. Redemption is an opportunity. Nobody can do. Undead Rising. An old priestess of Pharasma who has died in the region. And the undead rise from the graves. Amiri, you need to go deal with that right now. Like, right now. Testimony of loyalty. Cool. Why are you assigned to this? Did I assign you to this and not start it? Because I could have been using you for something else. If that was the case. Same here. Like, no way. Did it automatically do that? I feel like doing that was a mistake. I feel like I probably should have held out on them to do something else. But seriously. Okay, so we're researching into the nature of a couple curses. We're fixing the consequences. Lindsay is free right now. Keston is free right now. So is the storyteller. Everybody else is tied up with something, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so other. We could do divine protection. Curses, no. Training, no. Econ. I don't really want to do the union with Restov. Not right now. We could restore Bronze Shield Fortress for another 100 BP. Let's do it. I feel like we're just... Man. We could support Warden, High Priest, Counselor, Curator. I could do this. I would actively be doing something if we did that. We're laying the foundation. Holy shit, we're serene. That's amazeballs. I was not expecting... I thought we would just be stable. That's pretty cool. You can reduce this if you like go into debt and the people get instability and all that kind of stuff. Laying the foundation. Okay, that's good. We're almost done with unfair prices, right? How long until the hilltop? 36 days, 18 hours. So we'll take care of that very soon. I haven't done much to find this brother who's having issues. I think we will support the curator because I can do it. And spend time actively doing something instead of just clicking skip day, skip day, skip day. And it won't take the rest of the month. Triumph on new settlers. Okay, the ancient curse is upon us. The attack from the Bald Hilltop is expected in 2 weeks. Renown across Galarian. The news of the Staglord's fall has spread across the neighboring lands like ripples in a pond. Stolen Lands has entered a new age, its future history to be written by its new ruler's actions and decisions. The barony already begins to attract attention from across the distant realms of Galarian. Some factions already take a keen interest in the affairs of the Baron and may even pay him a visit. Sweet. The Giants was success. Fantastic. Undead Rising, we were triumphant. Good job, Amiri. Okay. Fey magic is a problem that needs to be dealt with. Tristan, take care of it. Redemption is an opportunity. Testimony of loyalty. And a celebrity visit is an opportunity. Only 7 days. It will expire next month. We could send Valerie. Its DC is 15. Nobody's available for that. Testimony of loyalty, nobody's available for. So, what do I have for projects? Yeah, we can rank up. Econ. We're up to 497 BP again. I'm at least like sort of treading water on my BP, even though I'm spending an astronomical amount of it lately. We could do Love of the no, he's on Fey Magic now. Never mind. Talon Mines I can do. That's 100. I'm willing to do it. Valerie, take care of that. And you're busy. No, you're not busy anymore. That's 125 more BP. Like, this is just crazy amounts that we're spending if I did that. I don't think we do that yet. We could rank up nobody now because Tristan is now occupied. And we're still researching curses. 7 days and 7 days. So we've got another week before we can do any of that. What do I need to... I can claim Silver Step. And Lindsay can do it for me. It's going to cost me 375 BP. Like, it's going to cost me everything else I have. So I don't really feel that I can afford to do that right now. If I had like 600, I would do that. I need to have some in the bank so that when events fire that use BP, I actually have them available. But that would be interesting. I could actually just go and buy BP in order to achieve that. I would like to actively be doing something if at all possible. And claiming Silver Step would help us in that. It's actually interesting. It's already gold. Like, it already looks like we own Silver Step here. Region upgrades are not yet available. Only one settlement can be founded in this region. What I could do is found settlements and then get the artisans for it, but I want to research exactly which artisans I want to get in which order. For the build that we're using and all the stuff that I want available and all that kind of thing. So I might spend a little bit more time before that. Oh, I guess it's because it's eligible to be claimed. It's actually shaded out. It's gold, but it's a darker gold. These other ones are not eligible to be claimed yet. Varnhold we're going to get as part of the story progression, and that's sort of why it immediately attaches next to the Shrike Hills, because even if you didn't expand anywhere else, you do get Varnhold as part of the story progression. And then we've got Dunsword and Tours of Lebanese and Dire Gnarl Marches, which I want, Glenabin, Pitox, and 1,000 Voices will come in the future. Would be nice to have the Dire Gnarl Marches. Alright, well, tell you what. Two weeks. It says 22 days. The attack will come in 2 weeks, though. Let's take care of this attack, and then I will head out and deal with other stuff. And in order to do that, I'm not going to tie myself up with anything. I'm actually going to skip days until the next month starts. We fixed the consequences, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Alright, now it's time to do some stuff. Octavia and Ragongar have spotted someone suspicious. Yes. I like it. They both start talking at the same time. Do you think we knew the Technic League wouldn't just let us go? They sent their agent right here to the capital. Now that's impudence. How do you know they're from the Technic League? He's sitting in a tavern, paying with Nemirian gold and asking around for Reg and me all day. Even if he's not spying for the Technic League, we sure have a few questions for him. What are you planning? What do you think? Once you get someone outside, it's not that hard to beat some information out of them. Reg, that can wait. I'd like to start with a chat. Try and find out what exactly they have planned. They wouldn't just send one agent in. Wherever the cronies are hidden, that's where we'll find the big fish. Sure. Let's find out what they're doing here. Great! We'll wait for you in the tavern. Okay, so we have something to do that I'm actually interested in doing now. That is Cruel Justice for Octavia and Regongar. I'm actually interested in doing this one instead of just screwing around. Oh, let's just take a quick peek here. Is what's-his-face here? No, maybe he's in the tavern.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Okay. Let's go. What am I holding? Nothing I need to get rid of immediately. I've got a couple junk things on me, but it's not that bad. Tavern. Teamwork feats can make your party very powerful. I'm actually interested in doing... Oh, maybe even like a Quizzer could be good for that. So Octavia and Regongar are here. Carrig the Cobbler. Wow, that was interesting. The way Regongar got up from the chair. Hi. Inconspicuous dwarf wearing a gray coat. Boo! You were asking about us, right? Well, here we are. So what it is you want from us, You made a mistake. I have no idea who you are. Who are you and why are you looking for them? No, you're wrong. I'm just a simple cobbler. Cut the crap, deadbeat. Talk or I start cutting off fingers. Don't. Please, not my fingers. I'll tell you everything. My name's Carrig, just a humble servant of Maestro Janusz. You know him, don't you? You could say that. And why did he send you here? I was a slave. I served the Maestro loyally for a long time, and he finally granted me my freedom. He promised me a lot of money, enough to get me to the 5 Kings Mountains, and then some if I'd do a simple task for him. Find out if a half-elf named Octavia and a half-orc named Regongar were living in the capital, and if so, where they could be found. I don't know why he sent me. I'm no spy, just a simple cobbler. Honestly, that literally sounds like you just confessed to being a spy. I mean, maybe not. The way you present it, it's just like if a half-elf and a half-orc named this and that were in the capital, and if they are, how you can find them. Sure, that could just be construed as just finding innocent information, but specifically because they are members of the government here and party members of, like, retainers of the Lord, it makes it like espionage. Do you believe him, Octavia? Strange as it may seem, yes. He seems like one who's been deceived more than one who's deceiving. Using people in the dark without telling them the true purpose of their mission is very much like Janusz. I don't know if he's a spy. I think he's bait. What do you think, Regongar? I think this slimeball's lying. A cobbler, sure. Everyone knows that technically he's short on spies. Of course they have to send cobblers, cooks, and water carriers instead. So here's what I think. Let's drag him by the beard out of the city gate to the palace and back. Maybe then he'll come up with something more clever along the way. Do you know where I can find Janusz? I do. The Maestro will kill me. Abadar. What did I do to deserve this? Give me a map. I'll show you where he's holed up. Looks like a trap. Of course it's a trap. It's the Maestro. This should cover your trip to the... Yeah, okay. Sure. We'll give him 100 gold. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I'll pray to Abadar for your good health until the day I die. Now we know where Janusz is waiting for us. He knows we're coming, of course, but we know that he knows, so that gives us the advantage. But does he know that we know he knows? Wow. Find Maestro Janusz in the Technic League encampment. Alright. We can do that. We can do that. Do I need to speak to Amiri again? We could talk to her about Nilak. We could talk to her about some stuff here, but no. We're not going to talk right now.
Step, step, step!
Alright, so let's go find Maestro Yadish in the Technic League hideout. Let's go and do something slightly interesting, shall we? You better not get in this guy's way. Let's do a quick scan of the area. There it is. Technically hideout. We need Octavia and Ragongar both in order to do this. And actually it's on the way to Talon Peak now that I look at it. So maybe we take care of Talon Peak while we're there too. I believe there's a rock at Talon Peak. I don't remember if there's any cool items that I need to be on the lookout for. Truly random encounter.
Running won't help you!
2 Hydras. I think I can kill them before I get poisoned, and I've got pretty good fort saves now. So I'm gonna try not poison, or I'm trying not to, I'll try not to delay poison, is what I'm getting at. Yeah,
Time.
we were good. No need for that. You do want to make sure that when you fight Hydras earlier in the game, and even at this point, you really should use it if you have the opportunity to. Shit. Hold on. I gotta do some spell bookery. No, don't right click on me. I need to do some spell bookery. Not on me. On Tristian. So we've got 8 1s, 8 2s, 8 3s, 8 4s, 6 5s, and 4 6s. You also have 8 at 4. Cool. And 5 at 5. Alright. Tristian. I need to do a bit of spell bookery for you. I really don't need aid. But is there anything else that I would actually use here? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe hold person. I already have a hold person. Never mind. I get 2 more spells at this level though. So we could take another Delay Poison Communal, for example, and another Prayer. I mean, we could pop in Remove Disease or another Resist Energy. I already have 2 Resist Energy Communals at this level though. We really don't need that there. I mean, we could Archon's Aura instead. Could be useful. Level 4, we get another spell there. Another Freedom of Movement. I mean, if we want to fight, Divine Power is super good. Like, super duper good. And Restoration is obviously amazeballs. Death Ward isn't as good as it is in, like, 5th edition D&D. I'm willing to take a Divine Power. I mean, our shield gives us a Divine Power as well, and I haven't been using it, but I'm willing to take a Divine Power here. Level 5, we get 2 new level 5s. There's a lot of good at level 5. Like True Seeing. Slay Living. I mean, Righteous Might is a thing we could do. I don't know if we necessarily want that. One round per level. Yeah, I don't know. Sacred Nimbus or Profane Nimbus. In this case, we probably want Sacred. Spell resistance is just good. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take at least 1 spell resistance. I'm actually tempted to take 2. I'm going to take 2 spell resistances. Level 6 spells. So we have Summon Monster 6. Summon Huge Fire Elemental. I kind of like the idea of summoning a huge fire elemental, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what about it, but I don't actually like summoning. What am I talking about? But still, 1 round per level, 1 round per level. Let's go with the huge fire elemental. Blessing of Luck, Resolve, and Luck and Resolve Mass. That's pretty good. Chains of Light, Eagle. Oh, man. So many good things. Blade Barrier. Cold Ice Strike if we just want some sweet damage in a straight line. Greater Dispel Magic could be good. I mean, if we need to dispel something like Sea Mantle off of somebody, that could be really good for us. Banishment is cool. Joyous Rapture. That could be pretty sweet. Plague Storm. Fortitude Negates. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, of course, Heal as well. We get access to now. Let's take a Banishment. I'm gonna have to change everything at this level. I'm not pleased with how we have things. I will almost definitely change this. We can summon a huge elemental instead of just a fire elemental. Within 2 rounds, one friendly creature within medium range. Could be good. Undeath to Death. Slays 1d4 hit dice worth of undead creatures per caster level up to 20d4. You know what? Yeah. Let's take Undeath to Death. If we come across a bunch of skeletons that I just want to instantly wipe out, I can do it. It does cost 10 diamond dust. Whatever. Let's rock it. I don't have the diamond dust on me at the moment, I don't think. I'm not carrying diamond. I do have 36 diamond dust. So if I just need to vaporize some undead, we have the ability to do it. Alright, let's go. Next time we rest, we'll gain access to all those spells. Like, we leveled up, and we actually got a new modifier as well, so it is important that we do these things, but I just kind of didn't. Shallow Gulch, that's good. Like, I can get to the technically hideout without Varnhold
Catch my breath.
fucking me over right now, yeah? Looks good. Sweet. Do you want to enter this location? Indeed I do. So we're going to go in with some Buffy Wuffies, because
Something
why wouldn't you
bothering
go
me?
into a fight or into an area like this with some Buffy
I
Wuffies?
won't let you down.
And, you know, probability of a trap is pretty high, so let's do a see invisibility as well.
I'm listening.
Oh shit, what damage types do I have to face here? I don't actually remember. I'm gonna resist some sonic. I'm gonna resist some electricity. And I will protect from some fire. And some cold. Bless lasts for a minute per level, so it's actually gonna last me for a good little while now if I want to bless at this point. So I'm actually tempted to do that right now. Sure. Let's bless as well. And let's protect from evil. Divine Power. 1 round per level, not worth casting at this point.
Give the order.
I don't even know why I'm buffing myself this much here. It doesn't really make that much sense. Yeah, we don't need to worry about any of these mirror
You
images
can
and all that
count
right
on
this
me.
second. I mean, I've got protection from arrows communal, so I might as well use it, right? And let's mutagen.
Take the bait.
Okay, that is a whole bunch of buffs, more than I was expecting to use here. And Carrig the Cobbler happens to be here. Guess what, guys? They're coming! Guards! Everyone here!
I see blood. Blood!
So they got a bard, a rogue, a fighter, an archer, and a cobbler, who we sent away. Decided he had
Let the
to
attack commence.
come in and, you know, be an asshole. So, I could have Siroko'd these guys, actually, now that I think about it. I have 4 castings of it. Would have been pretty sweet to Sirocco these guys. Since I didn't do that in time, though, let's just, you know, drop a controlled fireball, like, right here should cover everything. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Tristan actually has resistance from fire now.
To victory!
So fireballing Tristan is a lot less of a problem to deal with as well. We've got multiple other people pulled in here. Let's back off. Lort can kill him, don't worry. Should be pretty easy to take these guys down.
May I see your entrails,
Shoot the cleric.
please?
They're summoning dire wolves. It's no big deal. Just shoot him. Keep shooting.
Behead!
There you go. Oh! Exploderated by Ragongar. Basically no damage at all. Completely murdered these first 3 groups without much issue. Somebody is actually fighting still. A couple daggers, a ring, masterwork long spear, cure critical wounds, we'll take that. Magic armor, another ring, masterworks, magical daggers, ring, a bunch of garbage, and a regular light crossbow. Pitiful. Okay, that looks good.
Forward!
A lot of magical items.
Backwards.
Technic League has
Backwards.
always been sort of big on magical items. Like even early in the game when you encounter them that first time, they have a magical item. Is it an S-stock? Magical S-stock they have? I don't remember exactly. Okay, yeah. No, technically Cleric has a great sword, has a full... You know, I'll take that full plate. It's heavy, but it's worth a bit. That's good too. You know what? Let's just collect all. There we go. How many people are in here? Octavian.
Ready and willing.
You don't have greater invisibility, Octavia? I feel like you were supposed to have greater invisibility. You totally have greater invisibility.
Unseen.
Yep. Just see how many people are up in here. Is it just the 2? Ah,
Onwards.
lame.
Together.
Lame! I want to... Yeah, not worth Sirokoing these guys. Probably not even worth cloud killing these guys, in all honesty. Alright, well, then tell you what. How about you just go ahead and Scorching Ray this first clown?
Face me if you dare.
Wow, you missed 2 of your Scorching Rays.
Do not fall
Octavia, that was disappointing, to say
Try
the
to make
least.
this swift.
Unseen.
Alright. Couple magic daggers and a ring. This one... Jeez. These guys, these Technic League, they have some loot on them. Scimitar. That is a regular old scimitar +2.
I've discovered something.
Does work for Ragongar if you don't already have better. Chocolate ice cream, fantastic. Horrid wilting, necromancy, and chain lightning. This is amazing for Octavia as an arcane trickster because, like, stock Octavia as an arcane trickster, because this is a really good spell, and you just got a scroll of it, and she can learn that as a wizard.
Step.
I mean, she's not a wizard for us right now, so that's a thing. But still. How many are in here? Check it out.
Here.
Looks like, again, just the 2.
I
You know,
am
that's
afraid to
just
do what you ask
upsetting
me.
is what that is. I
am your
mean,
shield.
I want to use some awesome spells, and they just make it so difficult
I
sometimes.
won't let you down.
Dawnflower, guide my hand.
Wow, they just survived 2 fireballs without dying. I mean, we immediately killed them afterwards, but they survived 2 fireballs without dying. Yeah, sure, loot it all. I'm at the point where I don't like to loot like the garbage armor that's worth nothing.
What's in
But we can do it, it's fine. Nothing else there, nothing else there. Also, Octavia's greater invisibility is officially gone. That's a regular old rusty horseshoe.
Trail me.
Yeah, okay. Diamond dust. Earn. Nothing of particularly great value there. But we do get a map exit. Area exit, in fact. This door is locked and we can't open it. So let's go around the other direction, shall we? Let's fully explore this cavern before we do anything else. I feel dirty going in this with all these buffs on. That's hearty meal. Like, is that bless? No. 6 more minutes on bless. And our protection from arrows is pretty
I shall
sweet.
end this suffering.
Technically slaves. Let's kill the bard. Bye, guys. What kind of sweet magic loot did you guys have? Oh, the event fired. Hi there. I'm Lort. So, you managed to track down my messenger, locate this place, and make your way here. Impressive. Very impressive. I see all that training was not in vain. You old scumbag. Playing your games. You think we don't know it's a trap? Huh. We're ready for anything. Of course it's a trap. Not for you, though, my darling. Octavia, Rigongar, you've surpassed all my expectations. I can't help but feel pride in such students. I speak to you not as slaves. No, you are deserving of your freedom. You've proven I can speak to you as equals. I invite you to become proper members of the Technic League. You will become my left and right hands. You can have all the things this shabby baron could never offer you. Money, slaves, power, access to secret knowledge and powerful artifacts. We require just one small entry fee. His head. Whoa. That's one thing I wasn't ready for. But listen up, you old piece of shit. Do you take us for brainless idiots here? You think we got through all your training and didn't learn the most important lessons? Lesson 1. Never trust Maestro Janusz in anything. Lesson 2. Hate Maestro Janusz with all your heart. Enough talk, old teacher. We're here to pass our final exam. Ooh.
Down better ones.
You think I care about that, bro? Like, really? Couple of archers. Hey, I'm protected from arrows. Congratulations. And you're kind of effing dead. So, that's a thing. Octavia, I need you to back up. Yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and fight there.
So it's come to this.
You guys get in here. Valerie. So here's the thing. Sirokoing these guys is probably not the best idea right now. I happen to have, like, I have protection fire on, right? Yeah, protection fire. Not just resist fire. I have, like, straight up protection fire on. So tell you what if I do, like, a gold dragon's breath right now? It looks like it hits all of them. Yeah, that should totally hit all of them. That work for you guys? What would a, okay. What would a fire snake look like? Looks like I could only get maybe 3 of them. Yeah. We do have Cone of Cold. Now, I like the idea of a Dragon's Breath. Let's do a gold Dragon's Breath, ladies and gents. Let's hit all these clowns. And Octavia has to back off just a bit because she's under attack. Okay, and now that you're back here, you can... Scorching Ray, your old mentor. Oh my goodness. Wow. I was not expecting that to be over that quickly.
Time for fun?
Alright, so the technically slaves are having a bit of an issue. I was not expecting that to be that quick. Tristan. You know what, let's just move in and kill these guys. It'll be quick.
Stay behind me.
What are you waiting for? He's getting away. We'll catch him. We need to set those poor people free first. No, we don't. Forget him. Can't you see the scum's getting away? Reg, we can't leave them. We used to be slaves too. We freed ourselves, Octavia. We owe nothing to these people. Actually, I freed you. Wake up. Living people are burning right in front of you. How can we just let them die? You can't save everyone. We can't let this asshole go. After him. These people need our help. Oh. Pull him out of the fire. Save the slaves from the fire. Help, help, God's bless you. Thank you. There's 2 in this one. Is there 1 in this one? No, looks like this one's dead. Alright. What do they got? Loot it all. And he gets through the portal. Hey, stop! Damn that scum, he's gone. We totally could have split up and done that. No problem, guys. It's alright. We'll settle the score later. No, we won't. It's over. We'll never see him again. He knows we're stronger now. He won't risk crossing us again. But Reg, that's wonderful. Do you realize what you just said? He is afraid of us now. The great Maestro Janusz just ran away from us with his tail between his legs. He's running back to the farthest corner of Numeria to sit and hide for the rest of his life, afraid we will come after him. You're right. That piece of shit's gonna see us in his nightmares for the rest of his life. Yep. Let's loot his study, shall we? Probably should have gone to the other stuff before we went to the desk. Take a look. We got his key. What'd you find? His ledgers. All of his accounting from the last 20 years. 30 years. No treasure maps, not even a little one, and 3,200 experience. Somewhere in this page is me and Octavia. We were bought for how much, where, maybe even from whom. All right. That is going to be the Wand of Echolocation, worth a good $1,000. What do we got in here? That is his diary. Sweet, because I like a crazy slaver's diary.
Step.
Done and done.
Oh, yeah, all right. That's the Gears rule. Yeah. The nanites inside the item provide the wearer with multiple abilities. Owner gets +1 bonus to all attack rolls with bombs. The bonus increases to +2 at level 12. Sweet. Hope. Owner gains +2 bonus on saving throws against mind-affecting death, paralysis, disease, stun, and poison effects, and resist fatigue for 8 hours past the usual limit. At level 20, they become immune to fatigue and exhaustion. At level 20, guys. Like, super overpowered stuff at level 20 is the norm. Catalyst. Owner's bombs deal additional dice of damage as if they were an alchemist 2 levels higher. The owner's save DCs are increased by 1. Once per day as a free action, the owner can activate the nanites inside the item for 5 rounds, gaining fast healing 5, as well as immunity to poison, death effects, paralysis, stun, disease, and the effects of targeted bomb admixture extract. At level 16, the duration increases to 10 rounds. So it's a cool item. I mean, we're not gonna be using it this playthrough, but it's a cool item nonetheless.
No, backwards.
We can open this door.
Backwards.
This door now when we have the exit there. Okay. Nothing else on the docket for this one? No. We have already taken care of cruel justice. That was a lot of experience for that one too, guys. I mean, we're still really far away from a level because we're at level 12 now, going towards 13. But still, that was a lot of experience. Fine, let's collect it. We go to medium encumbrance. That's kind of a pain in the ass, actually. Being medium encumbered is a bit of a big deal. Okay, so I want to do Talon Peak while we're here, I think. And that means, I believe, going down this direction. And I don't think there's any more stops. I think we literally just curl up the mountain until we get to it.
I need to catch my breath.
Or we have a fight along the way first. That's entirely possible as well. Watch, it's going to be a pristine green
We
field.
will prevail.
Oh no, we're actually having a fight on a mountain pass. That's amazing.
Consider me provoked.
That's a lot of goblins. Wow. I was going to cloud kill them, but Octavia's got 5 seconds before she can act. We're probably going to kill them all first.
Bleed for me.
Hold on. There's 4 below us. Octavia, you don't actually need to cloud kill. You could probably just shoot a regular fireball at these guys and they die. Shoot a fireball at these guys. Let's see if they die. A few of them, or one of them, and then Lord just snipes the rest of them. Sweet. Let's go. Continue up the mountain. We could rest here. Now we'll rest on the world map. I much prefer resting on the world map. Rigonga, you're supposed to be faster than everybody. Why aren't you faster than everybody? Couple composite bows, masterwork light crossbow. These aren't masterwork daggers though, are they? No. Okay. I am carrying a decent amount of gear. We could get some money for this. We're well over 300,000 right now, which is acceptable. We need to be more, though. We need more money. All the money we can get.
I need to catch my breath.
We'll continue on the way up the hill. We'll consider this Oh. Okay, good. I was like, there's nobody assigned to the... No, there is. There is. I already skipped ahead to the resting part. Let's continue. Ah, that is so annoying. The way it, like, curls back and forth on this winding mountain pass before we hit Talon Peak. Enter. There's a bit of a puzzle on this map, I think. I don't remember what we have to do with it. But I do know that we want to fight the rock. Totally. I just want to check something here. Okay, Lost Barrow, Overgrown Cavern, Varnhold, Fort Interior. We'll get there. At a bunch of new places that we haven't been to. Oh, Vorticai's Tomb soon. That's right. We need to make sure we get everything from that. Varnhold Fort Interior, City, Sepulchre, Vorticai's Room, Soul Eater Room, Wilhelm Gunderson's Room, and Fallen Warriors Flint. Okay, yeah. So the next set of items we're a good ways away from. The next 2 sort of sets that happen chronologically here. I mean, we're getting closer to them, but we're still a ways away from them. That's a giant spider.
Right here, my friend.
That's a delay poison.
What's the hold-up?
Share your troubles.
Let's go.
What for Gorum?
Oh my god. Yep. Those spiders have had no hope.
I wish there was another way.
There's a spider swarm here.
Repent!
That's a little annoying. I've got magic weapons. I can totally take them.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
This guy doesn't look like he had too good of a time. Doesn't really have much loot on him either, though. Let's head upstairs. Okay. Maybe this isn't the map with the rock. I thought there was like a fortress thing on top of this map. Maybe it is this map, but we have to go up a separate map to get to it. I thought there was like a mountaintop fortressy kind of thing on top of this one. There might still be. I might just have to... There could be an exit on this map that leads to a new map, is what I'm getting at. I didn't even think that spider was dead. It looked like it was still alive. Wasn't until I moused over it and realized that it doesn't have anything on it still that... Okay, this is interesting. We're curling back in on ourselves and going downwards. Let's just make sure we're using that awesome perception wherever we go. Because I really, really, really don't want to miss things. Although, I double-checked to make sure that there was no relic stuff here. Yeah, this goes up to the next tier of the mountain. And I'm pretty sure there's a, like, fortress sort of thing up here. With bridges and stuff like that, Thunder Bluff style. Alright, so that's the way down.
I believe I found something.
Yeah, you did. Okay, there's these buttons we can press that thud. And there's multiple of them, and I don't know if we have to press them in a particular order, or if we have to press all of them,
You see that?
or what we have to do. Thud. Click.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
And something happened when we did that. We definitely heard a rumbling sound. Younger than the Cyclops, but it's still old enough to be impossible
Step.
to discover who built it and why. Those trees look mighty suspicious. Anyway, there's heavily armed bandits here. Damn the Baron and his guards, since that ass down the stag lord. Yeah, so there's bandits who retreated from the barony afterwards, and they're kind of pissy about us that they're hiding up here. We can hide and eavesdrop on them. More traders on the road, and what good of it? You get locked up in no time. Continue eavesdropping. Why we gotta bother? Yeah, because they don't want to take the path because there's spiders everywhere, so that they're climbing up and down this tower or this fortress using, like, you know, rappelling gear basically. That seems like a terrible idea to me. It just seems terrible. We can continue eavesdropping. I mean, I've got plus 30 stealth. Let's do this. There's a spider in your... They're fucking with each other now. Maybe you should be a bard. We're here to ambush them. Oh, sorry. Someone's here. Arm yourself, lads. I thought you got an option to push one of them off if you stealthed up on them enough. Apparently not, though. They've got an alchemist here. He's probably a good person to
You
kill.
forced my hand.
Let's kill the alchemist, shall we? Just run right by the others. Take the attacks of opportunity. Kill the alchemist. Sweet. What do you guys got? Ring of protection. I mean, not much worth anything, but...
Time becomes distance.
Look at these freaking bushes. Like, that's not just wind. That's crazy stuff. So the same wording that we got last time. And let's take a peek.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
Nothing? I think there's something to loot down over here. Yeah. Their stash and a body.
Step.
I don't remember what's of value in this location. Oh. Just the body, actually. And garbage to loot off of them. Great.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
So not much over here is basically what we're getting at. Oh, can we walk through that? No, we can't. And I think the only fight that's left is the rock. I think it's a rock. I don't actually remember with perfect detail what's here. There's a big-ass bird. And I think it may be a rock. Yeah, that's a big-ass bird, all right. Right, this thing. I remember
Time
this.
becomes distance.
We can get into that, maybe? I think. Chest with a cure light wounds in it. That looks like a very big nest, doesn't it? A very, very big nest. And there's a lever here. A huge shadow soars across the sky. Here we go. It lands behind us.
I'll
Yeah,
try
it's an
to
ancient
make this
rock.
swift.
Well, I'll tell you what. You two should probably move over here, and I should probably consider it as well.
May I see
No
your
attacks of
entrails,
opportunity.
please?
Sweet. I'm going to go ahead and Scorching Ray that then. Valerie, if you could... I mean, I keep talking about how awesome Sirocco is and not using it. You know, we could Cone of Cold. No. We don't have Disintegrate. I don't want to Fireball this thing. That seems like a silly use of a Fireball. Phantasmal Killer's not really going to help us here. I doubt. I very much doubt. We could Fire Snake it. Okay, that's what we could do. We will Fire Snake this clown, because it's not going to hit my own people. And everybody else, yeah, just kill it. Like, or destroy it. It was dead before the Fire Snake came through. Poor rock. Natural armor +1. Great. Also 3 foul. Seems like such poor loot. The nest had a lot of junk in it, including a rock egg. And we want to hit this because that's going to open the parapet over here. Or the gate, whatever. Oh. Let's also finish exploring this area because there could be something else in it. No? Okay. Let's go take a peek over here too then. Just an exit? Really? Well, I mean, I guess it beats climbing down 2 separate maps, because going the other way requires you to go down another map as well. Okay, fine. That was acceptable. Alright, Talon Peak sorted. I'm already at Varnhold. Yeah, I'm already all the way out here at Varnhold, and I'm sort of waiting to gain some more BP back. So, should we just, like, go to Varnhold? Would there be any benefit to going to Varnhold right now? Oh god, it takes an entire day to get down this mountain. Like, just to get this far, basically, in displacement, takes an entire day.
Need to catch my breath.
Excuse me. Yeah, let's rest. I believe there's a dialogue option at Varnhold now about this Lost Brother thing. I have to remember how this act plays out. It's been like 3 months since I've done it, and I've only done like this part of the game going forward.
I shall
Maybe
end this suffering.
parts of it 2 or 3 times and parts of it only once.
Behead, yes. Behead.
Elder Earth Elemental. Multiple Elder Earth Elementals. Wow. I mean,
Fight if I have
should
to.
be no problem at all, but still, wow. In our 5th edition game, the party ran into some orcs that were blockading this road in service of this undead lord. And the leader of them didn't like the fact that they were being forced to serve this undead lord. So he was like, all, you know, if you could best my earth elementals here, because he's sort of a shamanistic druid guy who can summon earth elementals, maybe we can work together on something. And they ended up fighting 2 Earth Elementals together. And these are 5th edition Earth Elementals. Like, Pathfinder has multiple tiers of Elementals. D&D 5th edition only has 1 tier of Elemental. Like, straight up Earth Elemental, Fire Elemental, whatever. I think they fought them at level 3. They might have been level 4, but I'm pretty sure they were level 3. They fought 2 Earth Elementals. They were rather fortunate that they had a Tempest Cleric who has access to thunder damage, like lots of access to it, and a Bard who has access to thunder damage, and they managed to get through it. Oh, it's the Bald Hilltop. I knew that was going to happen. It's going to take me a day to get there. I need to get back into governing territory so I can assign somebody to deal with the crisis, so that I don't have penalties stack up as a result of it. Yeah, okay, we took care of that. We failed Celebrity Visit because, you know, I didn't have anybody for those. We finished Davik Nettle. Fantastic. We should have also finished Villages on the Marches, Divine and Arcane. That's a big piece of text for that. Research has increased our understanding of arcane and divine magic. Fascinating. Okay, so the legendary Scourge. So the Bald Hilltop is awakened again. If I don't assign somebody to this, every single day we're going to have penalties happen. I need somebody assigned to this just to... DC is 23. I just need somebody to keep the penalties from happening. But I need to roll a 10. I mean, that's a 55% chance. We should be okay. Jubilost. I never assigned him to this. The game did this on its own. I did not assign him to this. I assigned him to fixing the problem. And he did that. Honor and duty. Cool. Well, it's the start of the month. I got time for these. We need to get to the Bald Hilltop. It's going to take us an entire day to get there. So I am going to have 1 tick where I might have a problem happen if Aram is not able to succeed at it. And that really is terrifying. Issue an urgent decree and protect the barony. I've done this.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, we'll rest real quick. Unfortunately, it's not going to increase to a second day. It's still going to be a single day where I have to protect the people. So we'll rest. It's no problem. Alright, this is what? 3? Ancient Curse Part 3? It's not Part 4 yet, right? There's like 5 or 6 parts to this Ancient Curse.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
I don't know. What's in wait for you there? I wonder. Okay, let's not go into battle just yet.
How may I help?
Let's do our delay poison. I don't know what we need to resist here. So let's sort of hedge our bets a bit. We'll throw up a bless. Yeah, let's protect from evil. We could use aid. That's something we could do. We've got some other... I mean, we could divine power now, too. We almost might as well. I don't need to pray right now. Spell resist would actually be really useful, potentially. Also, dispel magic can be really great here, too. Burning hands is on the second... That's just weird. Let's divine power.
I'm listening.
Ready and willing.
Have you already invisibility sighted us? No, you haven't. We've got 8 casts still. That should be solid.
Don't hesitate.
Should I Sirocco in there? No, they're not on the map right now. I have to go in and spawn them, so Siroccoing them is not going to be helpful right now.
We shall move.
There we go. Let's go.
Step, step, step.
I don't have feather step, right? No, what I do have is haste. Hold on. Before we go in there, everybody, stop that. And get
Time
hasted.
becomes distance.
Here!
And let's go! Hi there, Venomanticores. This is why we delay Poison Communal every single time. And this is why we detect invisibility every single time. Dwemer Wyverns. And you three, go ahead and attack there.
Me.
Although Octavia... Cloudkill is not going to help us here. Alright, tell you what. Go ahead and do this. What are her resistances, actually? Immune to cold, effect, condition, difficult terrain, 10 damage reduction, exception, cold iron, 25 spell resist, and I don't think Octavia has spell pen. So that might actually be a bit of a problem, but I think we're still going to be... I could Sirocco. Like, we could Sirocco this guy's ass. I don't think so, though. I think we'll do a controlled fireball over here. Just to say we did. And Lord, you just start shooting, because you're going to kill it before anything happens, basically. Yeah, she dead. And we killed its mirror images right fast and in a hurry. So that was not too challenging. Await a report. Again. We're always awaiting reports. Ooh, balls, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, balls. I forgot all about the Ring of Protection +3 at this level.
Trail me.
I think that's our first +3 Ring of Protection. I mean, we have, like, Braces of Armor +8, Hat of Mental Perfection, we have Natural Armor +5, blah, 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 blah. I think this is our first +3 Ring of Protection. It is. So everybody's currently... No, you're wearing a +1. Everybody else has a +2. So here's the thing. We could give it to Tristan to get him to 35 AC fighting. We could give it to Amiri to give her 30 AC fighting. Or we could give it to Ragongar and just double down on this and push him well into the 50s when he's fighting. Because he's going to be fighting defensively, he's going to get all of his monk stuff happening, he's going to be well into the 50s. I think we'll do that. We'll double down on that. We'll get you a little bit of AC here. Sweet. And we need to wait for a report on that. Yeah, that's part 3. Cool.
Step, step, step.
So I was going to head to Varnhold. There's nothing left on the map, right? Nope. I was going to head to Varnhold. I was right there. Seemed like a good time to do it, but it didn't work out that way. Let's head to the capital. And we're going to sell at the merchant before we go inside. And actually, I am tempted to maybe build a little now. We've got the BP to build a bit. And I would really like to get our economy up so that when we do break free from Restov, we can...
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Or from Brevoy, same deal. When we do break free, we can actually get like solid BP production. Let me see what you have. Offer up all the stuff that I would normally offer. That's 3,500 worth. That's not a lot. And then let's dump some of this stuff off too. Greatsword +1. Alchemist's Fire. I've got 6 ropes. Acid Flasks. Warhammer. Scimitar. I got a lot of stuff to sell here. Let's sell the Enlarged Persons. I don't want those. Invisibility I'll keep. Shield of Faith I do not want. Don't want these eyes. We'll keep that. Gears rule is pretty cool. It's worth 20 grand. I'm gonna keep it. I'll keep it. Whatever. Hold person scrolls will dump. Less scrolls will dump. Honestly, I don't feel like we need any of these gear scrolls either, so we might just dump those too. Whole bunch of +1 magical daggers. When we upgrade to a city, we may lose access to some of this, but, you know, no, we'll keep those. I feel like I should keep the rock egg, but I'm not going to. Protection from fire, go away. Reduce person, these protections can go away. Mage armor. We got a bunch of books and scrolls and whatnot we're going to keep there. That goes away. Food, 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 food. Stinking Cloud. I don't have anybody to learn it anymore, so we're just going to get rid of those. Horrid Wilting. Fireball. Greater False Life. I got that Disintegrate scroll. It's so... I kept it for so long. I should probably keep it. But whatever. Chain Lightning. We'll get rid of both of these. We're going to keep our Reckless Courage. I've got an entire row of Rings of Protection. I mean, they are worth 500, right? Yeah, 500 bucks each. That's just a nut, right? Yeah, it is. Why does it say 0? Like, nuts 0. What? That is confusing. Letter from Svetlana we've already taken care of. Okay, that's 25,280 more bucks. Puts me at 351,000. We're on our way to 400k. I like it. And I am really tempted to buy BP here, guys. Like, so fucking tempted to buy BP. What is BP listed as? Not an accessory. Usable? Wouldn't be usable. Other. Probably other. Yeah, there we go. Like, if I wanted to... Okay, if I wanted to buy all the BP, that would be 2 million gold. So, it's kind of a lot of gold. We're not going to be getting all the BP. Ah, damn it. If I wanted to buy, like, 1,000 BP, which is still, like, a lot, or even 2,000 BP, that'd be 163,000 gold. We can spend 1,500 of it and still have 500 left over. Spend 1,500 on the trade agreement, for example. And still have that much left over. The problem with buying BP is I really want the money when we get to Pitax. Like, I really, really want that money when I get to Pitax. And we're getting very close to that now. I think I'm going to skip it. I think I'm going to say no deal. Yeah, I want to leave.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backward!
I've got a handful of it right now. It's probably been another week or whatever since then. I'm probably in the 500s again, hopefully. I was at 800, and then we kept spending it. We kept making more back. We kept close to 500. I'm probably in that neighborhood at least. Hey, no report immediately. I'm kind of surprised by that, actually.
Distance.
I was sort of immediately expecting a new report. Alright, let's head to management. We managed to preserve loyalty, divine culture, fantastic. Whale hunt. That's an opportunity. We can send Lindsay on that. So these are all opportunities. It is also the start of the month, so we're okay there. Fey Magic. 4 more days. Like, get that dealt with, please. How much BP? 439, so we're actually not at 500 yet. Okay. Well, what I can do, though, it's been a while since we've looked at this place, but I did expand it not too long ago. We actually have another space where we could build more piers, potentially. Or a lighthouse. Right, we can't build more piers. We could build a lighthouse there, I suppose. Stability and espionage can only be built in a lighthouse slot. I mean, that sounds reasonable to me since it's the only... It's literally a lighthouse slot. But see how things are more expensive now. We have access to things like Mage's Towers and Nethys's Library, which we do need to build. The printing house, the school. Like, we need to build all of these things. Tee-hee-hee. So Nethys's Library is going to give us Divine and Arcane. When adjacent to a shrine, counts as a library. Well, I happen to have a shrine here. That means I'm not going to get a monument right there, but that's okay. +1 stability when adjacent to a courthouse, and +1 culture when adjacent to a printing house. Okay, so we're going to build this here. So having a courthouse and a printing house beside it could be cool. Well, we're going to get a printing house. +4 to stability while the barony's alignment is lawful. +4 loyalty while chaotic. +4 community when good. So we're going to get stab and community. In any way neutral. +4 to both if it is true neutral. Okay. So no bonuses. That's a lumberyard. So we're going to printing house over... Oh, it's a double. Right. I forgot that. And a school, divine when adjacent to a shrine, military when adjacent to a barracks. Well, I can't really accomplish either of those effectively. I could put it next to the shrine, but then I'm not going to get the library bonus or the monument bonus. Courthouse. Problem bonus when resolving problems with the warden in this region, restricted to baronies with lawful alignment, but it's a double size as well, so that ain't gonna happen. And it's a double specifically going that direction. No, could go either. So if I want that, I'm going to be putting it there, and it's expensive. That's a little annoying. You know what? Let's do the school. Let's get ourselves the school. So if I was wanting economy, we could do things like shops. I already have shops here, and they are next to a smithy and a tavern. What else can we do as far as economy goes? Tavern, which we already have. Lumberyard, which we're rocking already. So we have something of each type. We could build a fort. Forts are cool. Espionage with a watchtower, military in a settlement with a garrison, and +1 to stability in a settlement with a jail, which means things like garrisons and jails can be really useful for that. And sort of generalizing your settlements is not necessarily a good thing. Like, focusing on something is, generally speaking, a better deal. We could build a watchtower. Alternatively, we could build a windmill. Windmill bonuses with a granary or a brewery, or if there's both. Do we have a brewery here? Tavern, barracks, smithy. We do actually have a brewery. It's not adjacent to the smithy, but it doesn't need to be. It just needs to be in a location with a tavern. Yeah, it doesn't need to be adjacent to it. +1 loyalty with a windmill. I could do a windmill instead of a guard tower. I already have a watchtower over here. I mean, doubling down is a good thing to do, but we could build a windmill. We already have things bonused for it, so we could do that. Alright. So now it's time to focus a bit. Jail. Hospital would be good. Bonus for the region or council when resolving situations. We can build it over here. Doesn't bonus next to anything. We could build it over here, but we get doubles over there, so... I will build a hospital. I would love those bonuses. I think we are going to go ahead and build ourselves the not the fort, Longhouse, Lumberyard, Mage's Tower. Mage's Tower is pretty cool. +3 to arcane when built in a separate slot. That's it. Teleportation circle. We do want the Mage's Tower. Mage's Tower is pretty critical to us. So we are going to build a Mage's Tower, guys. It's going to cost us a lot of BP. And we're actually getting very low now. Yeah, that's a double. That can't go in there, apparently. Then that means we're not going to get the other thing that I was interested in. Yeah, imagine. Sounds fun. Stability adjacent to a barracks or adjacent to a fort. We're not going to get that next to a shrine. We could do a granary. Building a windmill, having a granary is probably important. We should probably do this. I've already got the bulletin board. We could double down on barracks, I suppose. That's a thing we could do. Or we can literally just build a monument. It can't be next to my shrine. But a monument is just overall a good thing. Okay. Let's... We also have upgrades available. Yeah, we could upgrade as well. Upgrade to a town hall requires a town. Actually, if we're going to do that, it might be worth upgrading. Like, we have piers that we can upgrade. That actually provides community. I don't want to upgrade that. Never mind. Lumberyard. That's giving me economy and relations. We can't upgrade the lumberyard, though. We could do the tavern or the shop. Shop upgrade could be good. It's going to give us additional community. Tavern would give us additional relations. The smithy would give us additional economy and cost 30 BP to upgrade. So we could upgrade the smithy to a foundry, for example, and then we require a city to upgrade it again to a forge. Can't do the brewery. I mean, we could build a jail. We wouldn't have it adjacent to a fort, not for quite a while, but we could. We can't build a sacred grove there. That's, you know what, let's just build a monument. We have only 100 BP left after that, too. Like, we expanded in our capital. We're doing a large bit of construction. We only have 100 BP. I really need to get back up to, like, 500. Because some of these events use, like, 100 like that. Like, it's nothing. And we really need to have access to that. So let's assign some people now. For once, Lindsay can do something. Let's send her. It's a DC 19. She's only solving with a +11, which means she is going to need to roll an 8. But that's still statistically very good. Like, a 10 is a 55% chance. So that's 10% more. That's a 65% chance of at least passing this. Honor and Duty is a DC 18. Amiri should have no trouble with that, since the lowest she can get is an 18. And this is an 18. I'm going to send Aram off on this one. It's the start of the month. I don't mind doing opportunities at the start of the month like that. Can I rank up somebody? I just sent Aram out, but that's okay because I do have... No, I don't have Tristan. He's busy for a couple more days. We could... Nope, he's busy too. Oh, crap. No, I can't do anything. Can't even claim Silver Step even if I had the BP. Okay, sending Aram out might have been a mistake. Oh, I should have probably done Love of the People. before I started building there, shouldn't I? I didn't really build anything that is going to cost me that, though, so it's not that big of a deal. I think I just have to pass time, guys. That was maybe a mistake. I should have kept something that I could have actively done. Fey Magic was triumphant, though. That's pretty sweet. Troubleshooter is at 64. Mysterious Cult. We're a little tied up. This is a problem. It is next month we have to deal with it. And it's going to take 18 days. I got lots of time, though. We should be just fine. Which means I can now rank up Tristan. Let's do it. An Ancient Curse! Part 3 is complete. So we have a meeting that's going to happen at this next one. Success. That's perfect. We were triumphant on redemption. That's pretty sweet. We failed the whale hunt. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping we would pass this. I do want to get relations up because I do want to be able to unlock the espionage trait. Restoration of Bronze Shield Fortress was successful. A region upgrade featuring this fortress is now available. Okay. Restoration of the Taldan Mine. It's now ready to produce ore for the barony. We get 1 BP per week from that. That's pretty sweet. I mean, how much are we being taxed? We're being taxed 13. So I am currently making 25 myself, and we are getting 30 from Brevoy subsidy. So basically, we want to be able to make at least 30 ourselves without declaring our independence. Although the more the better. Dem taxes, though. Dem taxes are a pain. So Magister acts for an audience. That's fine. Regent demands our presence, of course. Jubilost demands an audience. Okay, that's not Jubilost as our treasurer. That's Jubilost in a personal way. There's a visitor in the castle. Message from Jamandi Eldori. The leader of the Sword Lords asks for help. Cheap publicity. Bards is offered to praise the ruler for a modest fee. Okay. Dead Man's Chest is an opportunity. And the Mysterious Cult, which is a problem. I need to go send somebody to deal with it. It's a DC 11. I'm actually going to have Valerie work on this. And we've got lots of stuff we need to go check. Before we go check, let's look at the map. No region upgrades here. Not trade guard. No region upgrades here. No region upgrades here. But South Gnarl marches. Really? No region upgrades are not yet available. Okay. Sure. I don't remember what I need to do for that. Anyway, I've got multiple meetings to do here. Sword Lords are asking for aid. I have a problem and no one else to turn to but you. I need someone to travel to the town south of Restov, Varnhold. The town was founded by Magar Varn. You met him at the reception to celebrate your new title. I've stopped getting reports from him. I didn't pay much attention to it, but in the past week, not a single traveler, merchant, or messenger from Varnhold has showed up in Restov. Okay. Yeah, I've been there before. I should be fine. Anyway, welcome to Act 4, ladies and gentlemen. We'll head to Varnhold at once, yes. I have another thing that I kind of wanted to go there for as well. What do you think has happened? A riot? Rebellion? No. It's kind of a big deal what's going on there. Alright, we will gather a party and head to Varnhold very soon. I've got a bit of other business that needs to be taken care of here first, though. Your barony attracts the most unusual and interesting characters. They must have heard the rumors that your country is a place where one can live without chains and restrictions. Sweet. See, these are the things that I need BP for. I wish to control weather and luck. I wish to dominate animals. I wish to influence the minds of my subjects. This is going to give us community, loyalty, divine, and arcane. Fantaberific. That's 42 opportunist. Valerie. She's the one who demanded our attention. A nobleman from Brevoy has arrived. He wants to open a small business. Tanning skins. Be an unpleasant neighbor. They would be about to waste the smell, concentrate on our business interests and relationships with neighboring countries. We need money, and that means business. I'm willing to make a deal. She's going to prepare the locations. Okay. New event, Strong Nation, Relations +2. Alright, I'm okay with that. Jubilost! What's up, bro? This is a personal thing. You managed to save your barony from an invasion of monsters from the First World. Shrike is being chosen as the next location for the inconsequent debates. What's that? A curious phenomenon that isn't very well known. They say it's based on a bet made by the eldest, the rulers of the First World, quite a long time ago. One day, one of them sent a delegation of Fae to Galarian. They announced where the competition would take place. Don't let the name fool you, it's anything but debates. The contest begins as soon as they have enough participants. The contests and rewards are different every time, although every time is a stretch. Only 3 such occasions are known over thousands of years. It's happening again, and this time the reward is a chance to ask any question whatsoever of the host, the competition's mastermind. No, tell me. We can ask questions of the host. What do we know about this? You never know what mad ideas the Fae might have cooked up. I only know one condition. Only teams of 3 are allowed to participate. Fantastic. Who do you think we should take as our third? I think we should take Lindsay. Of course you do. Something tells me Fae are not likely to hold competitions in rope pulling or beer drinking, but the skills of a bard might come in handy. Can it be dangerous? Yes, if there are Fae involved, you bet it could be dangerous. I agree. We'll do it, because it's worth experience. The Fae Lords won't wait forever. Of course they won't. So I have a few time-pressing matters on our hands that we're going to have to deal with. It's Dragon! Dragon scale plate. Put everything else aside and get to repairing your grandfather's armor. Gladly, I'd be itching to start. Sweet. Once we complete that, we're going to be able to get our masterwork stuff from him. So we got ourselves another dragon scale plate. I mean, I don't have anybody else wearing heavy armor that wants it right now. Tristan's got better for him. 8,600 gold coins for repelling the 3rd attack. And this time the curator is here with us. Now's no time to rest.
I am a keeper of stories, your grace, and I have amassed a respectable collection over my long life. There are, of course, stories of curses among them, ancient and dark, having taken thousands of lives, destroyed kingdoms, and brought down... Well, our curse isn't exactly a real curse. We think there's someone specific behind these attacks. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a curse. Then what is it?
What could it be? We don't know yet, but we're making progress. Fantastic. We're making progress by believing every rumor we hear about it. Excellent. Someone harboring great evil against us. Of course it is. Can you not tell what's going on? Jeez, people. I'm sure they will continue. We need to be ready to repel the next one. Didn't expect such vitriol from you, Lindsay. Yes. See, Lindsay has multiple facets to her personality that you don't necessarily expect immediately. The villain will show himself. Once he slips up, we can finally punish him for all the trouble he's caused. I wouldn't exactly call that vitriol. Like, I would refer to that more as things that undermine things.
But our neighbors, Varnhold, a small town east of our barony, had been deserted in an instant.
Dun 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 dun. Alright, so, first, An Ancient Curse, Part 4, 226 days, 8 hours. Cool, that's estimation. The Price of Curiosity. The debate awaits. We need to get to the place, and quickly. So we will go take care of that, and then we'll start working a little bit more in depth on Varnhold vanishing, now that we have access to sort of the main act. The whole brother thing was an initial thing. We should also go talk to her with Lindsay or Jubilost, or both of them potentially, so that we can get another artisan going. We should also get more artisans going in the Camelons and North Gnarl Marches, but I've recently used a lot of BP, and we need to spend some good time recovering BP. Also, our economy should go up a bit from what's going on in our capital, which means we should be able to get some more BP from that, even though we are still paying taxes. But all of that is going to happen next time, because it is about 3:15. We've been streaming for 4 hours now. And I am going to say that is it for tonight. We will dig in, to Act 4 in the next stream. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I have been Liz. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. If you like what's going on in this playthrough, or you want to see more on this channel, or you're binge watching, consider subscribing. You know, leaving those likes and comments and all those good things that I love to see. The comments from people are fantastic. And I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.